Konnichiwagwan, Minna Slimes. It's good to see you. It's Sclimbo time. Hi. Hey everybody, what's up everyone? I'm Sclimbo from Sock's VTubing agency, certified self-improvement VTuber, and your little Sclimbo. Everyone, how we doing today? Welcome into everyone. There's so many people. I thought about starting saying hi to everybody, but I think there's too many people to say hi to. Hey, what's up Quintil? Hey, what's up Binka? Hey, what's up Ayoto? Hey, what's up Duntum? Hey, what's up Mint? Hey, what's up Amelia? Hey, what's up Frost? Hey, what's up? Yeah, that's like really hard. That's like really hard. Join smiling friends. Yo, I'm working on it, Grins. I'm working on it. All right, it takes some time, right? You gotta make that work. But hi everyone. Hey, by the way, I know I have the power to give you the good lift clip, but I'm gonna exercise my free will and not do that. So I know I have the power to gift you the ASMR good lift clip because I have it without the laugh track over it, but I'm not giving it to you. I'm not giving it to you. We have Mount Washore. It's just me. That'd be fair. That'd be fair. That's okay. No, but you don't have the original. You don't have the original. See the one with Face of Mars. You don't. Oh, okay. Thank you. You don't have the one that doesn't have the laugh over it and the squeak. Haha. Oh, I guess you do have Audacity and AI tools. That's fair. Yeah, that's true. You could totally remove that with AI tools. But hey everyone, welcome in. Today, as per usual, is our Thursday Just Chatting and also fitness stream. So Marshmallow is pinned in chat if you have any questions. By the way, we are today in Lubango, Angola. Welcome to the hills of Lubango in Angola. So we're in Africa today. Thanks for the 55 streak, by the way, peoplers. And I think Amelia as well. That's crazy. That's kind of cray-cray. A little cray-cray. Hold on. Let me go ahead and give guesses to Africa. We do bless the rains. We do bless the rains. No, it's not Mordor. No, we're in Lubango. We're bonging it. Rare Africa W. Actually, yeah. Obligatory good lift. Yep, but no. That's my secret. That's my secret voice clip. Haha. Yeah, I don't know why that happened to you, Frost. That's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Like I said, I'm gonna introduce a system. So here's the thing. I want to introduce a check-in system like I talked about before, but I don't want it to be based on never missing a stream, right? I think that's unrealistic. Like, I think there are people who can be there for like 600 streams in a row, and then they'll miss one because they're like in the hospital, right? And I don't want to dock them for that, so I want to make like a check-in. So every stream you come to, you can check in. But yeah, I'm working on that. And we're going to carry the streak over because that lets me experiment too. But yeah, so how's everybody doing? We had a rest day yesterday, but we're back. Guys, I want to have like kind of more of a low-key day today, I think. I really do. I want to talk. I just want to yap. I have stuff to yap about. We have things to discuss. Obviously, we've got the questions up for answering fitness stuff, but I'm going to be so honest. I'm eepy. I'm an eepy soldier. Very, very tired today. I woke up at 4 a.m. I don't know why. I went to bed at like 10 and I woke up at 4, which I'm a princess. I need my beauty rest, right? So not getting 8 hours of sleep isn't great. And I've already been up quite a while, right? So yeah, I'm feeling just kind of like warm and eepy today, but I also like had a lo-fi morning, I would say. You know, I went out, I was listening to lo-fi, I was driving around and stuff like that. I went to a few stores. I picked up all the supplies for tomorrow, by the way. Please come because I spent $60 on pizza supplies. Turns out that takes a lot of money to get pizza supplies. So please come tomorrow, please. But yeah, so I went and got all the pizza supplies for tomorrow for the hand cam. We're going to make at least 3 pizzas, at least 3 different pizzas, different recipes, very interesting ones. But no, I like every type of like chill step, lo-fi, low step, chill-fi. Yeah, all of them. Vaporwave, all of them. I think like my first introduction to the genre was probably back in like, it was late. It was like back in 2015. And I know it's been around since like 2011. Yeah, so this is going to be a Brickin' pizza. Yeah, we are for sure making a Brickin' pizza tomorrow. We're also going to be making Brickin'. So that's also technically going to be happening on stream because we're going to make some Brickin' too. I'm actually going to test out the recipe tonight for dinner, and then we're going to make 3 different ones tomorrow. I just want to test out the theory behind the crust to make sure it's not just not going to work, right? So but yeah, no, I think I started that in like 2015 or so with Floral Shop was like my introduction to like that genre, and then Nujabe shortly afterwards, and I've been the #1 Nujabe's fan ever since. I think on my Spotify Wrapped I get like top 1% Nujabe's listener. I think it's like 7 years running or something like that. One of my parents sent me something a week and a half ago, but my uni's mail service never deliver it. Turns out they put their name on it and not yours. So they're holding the package for you to pick up myself, then have it delivered to my residence. Jeez. Hey, what's up, Ori? What are you doing on a YouTube side today, Ori? I see you. Check-ins in streamer bot are not hard at all. Yeah, no, actually, Ayoto linked me some resources. I just need the time to do it. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that at some point. Yeah, but we're chilling today, guys. Like, what's going on, right? Like, how was your day yesterday? What'd you get up to? What did I do? What did I do yesterday? Oh god, I did like my taxes. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but I did my Sclim. I paid the Sclim tax. It wasn't that bad though. The only unfortunate thing about being self-employed is there's no like standard deduction when you're self-employed. I'm not going to stay on taxes as a topic. Don't worry. I just need you to know this. I need you to know this. There's no standard deduction when you're self-employed. So there's no like, you know how like if you have a W-2, there's like 13K or so per individual where you just can write that off as not taxed income. Yeah, we don't get that. So even if you make nothing, you're still going to pay like 20% of nothing. It's not great. It's especially when you make very little. Not great. But I did that and it was less than I thought. So we're chilling. You got shafted? Yeah, I got like less shafted than usual, but that's because I had a lot of things I could expense. So I was like, hee plane tickets. I went to a convention for my work and stuff like that. No, I do. I have health insurance. I got like good health insurance. I got like strong health insurance. Get like $600 back. Yeah, I have to pay money. Usually I have to pay thousands of dollars. It's not a fun period of time, but like I wanted to get it done ahead of time this year because I needed to know how much money I had. like I couldn't have that just be like an unknown expense kind of out there dangling around. So I was like, oh geez, yeah, we got to get that out of the way and figure that out. So well, with the W-2, I don't think you even need a tax consultant. Like TurboTax kind of does that for you. It'll just be like, yeah, you could just take the standard deduction if you're a W-2 employee, but I don't get that benefit because I'm stinky and self-employed. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have a retirement plan. My retirement plan is being an only child and my family members having no one else to give stuff to. That's my retirement plan. Oh, it's a good one. Thanks for the 50 streak, Mew. But it's all right. Listen, we're not going to stay on that topic, but that's what I did yesterday. Also worked on some budgeting. I worked on my budget and my budget calculations. Very not fun stuff. Did my chores. I went out. Yeah, I got my groceries, that stuff. But I hope everybody had a good rest day. I hope you guys got up to some good stuff. Hey, what's up, Queso? What's going on? So, what you guys get up to? I have a few topics I want to talk about, but we'll lead into them naturally, you know? Tell the Sclim parents to make a trust you get more of their Sclim assets. I'll get them. Oh, I'm getting them. In fact, I have a funny story about that. And, I can't go into too specifics, but basically, there's a painting. There's a painting that my family has, right? A painting of some kind. Hey, what's up, Mog? Thank you for the resub. It's me, Mr. Bricken. There's a painting that my family has, and I have been yelling at them for near a decade to get it appraised. I can't go into specifics on what it is because that would dox it. But I basically have been saying, hey, for like a decade, I've been saying, hey, this painting might be an original from this very famous artist based on our family history. You should get that appraised. And they ignored me. They ignored me for like a decade, right? And this was my grandma's. And, you know, she died recently. And so I brought it up again and was like, hey, instead of throwing it out, you should get this appraised. It might be worth a lot of money. Yeah, turns out I was right. Turns out I was very right. It's worth as much as a house. Now, here's the thing about that, though. My dad told me that, and I was like, hey, you better remember who pressured you to get that appraised when it comes time to collect. Starting in a toast with a lovely voice. I'm pleased. Hey, what's up, Mally? What's going on? I gave him like the little like threat, like the limp threat underneath where I'm like, haha, that's cool. Thanks for letting me know. I hope you remember who pushed you to get that appraised for a decade. Hope there's a little finder's fee there. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I just, you know, I think they were gonna throw it out if it wasn't for me. So yeah, maybe that's fair, right? Maybe that's a little fair. So I'm hoping. hoping it sells too, but it's brickin'. Yeah, it is brickin'. It is a brick of chicken, but yes it is. So I'm art collector Sclimbo. No, it's just like something that my family had that like everyone but me was convinced was worthless, and I was like, no. Based on things I know, that might be real. And it was real, turns out. But yeah. No, if they don't give me something to be total beans, yeah, I don't know if I can stand to hear another $11,000 cabinet renovation while I'm out here like, please, right after that happens. Pulled some brickin' out of the oven? Hell yeah, Alan. I just had some brickin' too. And yeah, we're gonna make brickin' pizza tomorrow. That's one of the pizzas. We're gonna make probably like a brickin' ranch pizza. And we're gonna make a pepperoni pizza, like pepperoni with cheese, and then maybe just a cheese pizza. But there's another one I want to show off too, which is like the base form, like the scary bad pizza. Cabinets? I'd be so mad. Yeah, right. What's a brickin'? Well, if you follow that beautiful link right there, Mally, you can see what a brickin' is. It's the optimal form of nutrition. Tell me you're Midwest without telling me you're Midwest. Brickin' Ranch? Well, div. I'm actually from New England, but but you know, it's like it's in the zone. It's in the zone, just not out of zone. The bricks, yeah, we're gonna make brickin' pizza. Yes, the pizzas tomorrow are testing protein recipes. So these are like optimal nutrition pizzas, right? So they're going to be, you know, these are not normal pizzas. We're testing some things. It's going to be havoc. It's probably going to be scary. But I need everybody to stay strong, because if I'm right about this, and if I follow the recipe, we will have some pretty optimal stuff. We're looking at 13-inch pizzas for 650 calories, right? If things turn out well. So we'll see. We'll see. Think of all of Ohio being ready to consume the ranch. I mean, ranch is like, I thought ranch was like a countrywide thing. Like ranch is just a good dressing, right? I'm not going to leave it in the oven for 3 days. I'm not going to, no, we're doing it on stream, so that's not going to happen. My setup's good too. I think we're like ready to roll. I got all my equipment. I forgot my gloves. I need to go buy gloves. But yeah, for the most part. Hey, Mally, thanks for the follow. Thanks so much. Welcome in. What was that form? Oh, that's brickin'. That was the mythical brickin' form. Mythical. But yeah, so we got that going on tomorrow. Yeah, 13-inch pizza for that many calories. That's right. We're gonna only 650 for a 13-inch pizza if everything it works out. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna test it yet to like tonight, but we'll see what it turns out being. But yeah, I just kind of want a chill day today. I want to do some yapping. I'm feeling yap max today. I like didn't even pull up what's it called? I didn't even pull up all of our GeoGuessers and stuff. I was like, I want to talk, and then when I'm done talking and doing fitness questions, I'm gonna play Minecraft. that's what I'm gonna do. Not 670. I need a 670 emote. I really do. On health front, I started eating an extremely lower amount of calories than the amount I had been eating, which according to 3 calculators was already a 700 deficit. Finally started to see the scale move again. Yeah, I mean, like, don't go too crazy, Command, but you know what you're doing at this point. I know that you're kind of an expert at this point, so I trust you to experiment, right? I know you're an intermediate now. I trust you to experiment, but watch it, see what happens. That's a little scary long term. I'm always scared to be at more than 1,000 calorie deficit personally, but yeah. So Mythos, the agency, VTuber agency, Mythos has an SMP server up right now. I think Apollo told them to put it up. She was like, I want to play Minecraft. So there's a really funny Mythos SMP up right now, because it's one of those ones that has like 10,000 mods. So like we have like guns, and there's like Toho maids flying around. It's great. So might play that later. Doing a metabolic test as well. That makes sense. Watching some Minecraft challenge runs. A single block of grass in the void. 50 streak Belfry, thanks so much. Need to hop in the server. Yeah, the server is it's busy. It's busy. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in those. 10,000 mods. Yeah, no, I think there's about 160 mods. Are you aware of the masterful beauty of rice cakes? I am, yeah. I'm like okay with rice cakes. I'm not super big on them. They're very optimal when you want like some carbs. They're like, I think 60 calories per rice cake, I believe, or something like that, or 60 per 2. It's one of those. I haven't had them in a while, but I don't know. I don't like them. There's not much I put on them as a base, right? Because my problem is like when I think about rice cakes, what I think about is putting peanut butter on them, and that just increases the calories significantly, right? Now, there is one thing I do like, and actually, let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find this. It's like rice cake, s'mores, drizzle. Hold on, let me find these. I forget what the brand's called. Yeah, here they are. These kind of slap, though. The Drizzlicious. That's a really good name, by the way. Let me show you these. These kind of rock. And this is rice cakes, technically. Well, they're like, you know, rice cake adjacent. Let's put these on screen. We got a lot of on-screen action going on today as we get through topics here. And again, Marshmallow is pinned if you have any fitness questions. I do see one coming in now, so we'll hit that really quick. Not going to be in fitness category today, though, because we're yapping about whatever. And I'll just jump back and forth in the scenes. Thanks for the hydrate. What's up, Tuxedo? Yeah, check this out. Actually, there was another thing I saw yesterday at the grocery store that I want to take a look at and show you guys. New tech discovered every week. So first off, check these out. Drizzlicious. S'mores. I mean, this is the flavor I like. There's other flavors. There's like birthday cake and stuff like that. But this is actually crazy because this is a 4-ounce bag, but that's because rice cakes are really like light. This is actually a pretty big bag. The whole bag is 440 calories, I think. Or 480. The whole bag's 480. And these are really good. They taste very chocolatey. There's even a bunch of like secret chocolate at the bottom of the box. It's like, oh, it's really good. It's really good. So only 480 calories for these whole box. I'll do this on like Sunday nights when I'm watching Stargate. I'll get one of these. They're kind of cheap too. It's like $3.50 for a whole bag. So there's also like 4 servings in them if you just want like 120 calories worth at a time. So, you know, these rock. These rock. Another thing I actually saw yesterday that's a new thing I haven't seen around. Have you heard of Jimmy bars? Look at this. So these are interesting because these are creatine bars. Creatine and protein. And the macros are kind of fine and the price was kind of fine. So, Teal, show us the worm. No, you mean Teal? Where can you get them? I see them at like Stop and Shop and like Shaw's and stuff like that if you have those near you. They probably are at other places. Yeah, Costco? That would make sense. They're at Costco. Yeah. I haven't seen them at any like big box, but I don't go to a lot of big boxes. I've never been to a Costco, which is like, I need to travel and go to a Costco. That's like a regret of mine, you know? This could help on days you forget to take creatine. I mean, I like these. No, versus Brickin, obviously not. But what I like about this is just a protein bar with more stuff. So let me give you the sell on these Jimmy bars, right? Chocolate peanut butter. I had this exact one, actually. They have a consistency that's a lot like baked oats. It kind of tastes like, it feels like baked oatmeal almost. Not at all a very hard or gummy bar. It's kind of soft and like oatmeal-y. But yeah, the macros are fine. It was like 230 calories, 20 grams of protein. Not optimal, of course, but you're also getting your 5 grams of creatine in there. And that's about what you want per day. So that's actually not bad. And it was cheap. It was the same price as other protein bars. So that being the case, I was like, I mean, for the same price, that's kind of just an upgrade over normal protein bars. So that's kind of good. 5G creatine versus 4 grams from Gamerade. You're right. Gamerade, 2 servings of Gamerade do in fact have 4 grams. But it's funny you say that because guess what? Tomorrow, look what I had ready. 20% off. Whoa, what? All gamer subs are 20% off starting tomorrow with code VTuberMail and all other partner codes. Wowee. Gee, I had that ready. Wow, I didn't plan that ahead of time. So yeah, that's going to be starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'll tweet about it too. But all the gamer sub stuff's 20% off with the codes starting tomorrow for like a week or so. So end of February sale. Hey, what's up, Matthew? What's up? You just bought some? Aw, Polly, I'm sorry. Will we get a Wave 4 Sclimbo V card? I wouldn't be able to tell you if there was, Penbra. I wouldn't be able to tell you. However, I will say that that is something I would be interested in. That's something that like I'd be down for sure, is to have a V card. I would be very down for that. But even if it was happening, I couldn't say anything. So, haha. but yeah, so we got a couple new products going on. I did test out another one of the protein pockets too. Good job, Shillmore. I'm doing that too. Look, I'm doing a good job. Yay. But yeah, no, I tried out one of the other protein pockets too from Subway, which we talked about before. Pretty solid. I had like the ham and turkey one this morning. It was all right. 330 calories, 20 grams of protein. That's not bad either. Let's answer marshmallows and go back and forth. Something, Sclim had no V card. Yeah, I don't have a V card. Hey, what's up, Lime? What's chilling? You're right, I don't have a V card. Very true. But yeah. Hey, Vixara, what's going on? All right, let's answer some questions real quick and we'll jump back and forth. That's why I'm just going to stay and just chatting. We'll take them as they come today. I'm testing out different methods, right? Different ways of doing things because we do have topics to talk about too. Well, let's go here. All right. Oh, right. I'm Big Sclimbo. I forgot. I'm Big Sclimbo. Let me go in the corner. Put me in the corner. There I am. Safe and secure. All right. First question. Take them as they come. Yeah. Lost that years ago. Don't you know the secrets about the gut? Gut? What does that have to do with it? Anyway, first question. Cheat days regarding nutrition. What's the etiquette? How much? How often? I feel like if I'm given an inch, I take a mile. Ooh, yeah. So the thing about cheat days, it's a complicated topic because cheat days are not necessary, nor are they efficient, right? Like, so here's the problem. Cheat days are never good, quote unquote, right? Because that's a day you're not going to lose weight on your normal calorie cut. But cheat days are necessary often mentally, right? They're really, really helpful for just like, you know, you need a break or something like that. But like, let's just like, you know, put it out there that cheat days are probably something we don't want to think about until we need them. We don't want to like, I don't know, you can plan them ahead of time, but then sometimes you run into a situation where you have a cheat day, but you don't feel like you actually need a cheat day, and that just sets you back a little bit further. You can always build it into your plan too, right? So it's not actually a cheat day. What I like more than that is calorie cycling, where you still have the same weekly deficit, but you cycle your calories so that like there's more of a cheat day on one day, and you can even do that per week. So that's what I'll do with a lot of my clients, where I'll say like, hey, the weekends, people tend to go out with their friends, especially on Saturdays, so we'll lose 100 calories every day and then have an extra 600 on Saturday, basically. And you can use that as like a pseudo cheat day. But, you know, if you got to take them, you take them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. They're good for mentality. If you're given an inch, you take a mile. That's a tough thing, though. That's the danger of cheat meals and the danger of cheat days is like you get real silly with them. What I think you should do is give yourself cheat days, but know what calories you're having still. Like, don't just go crazy, because I'm also somebody who will take a mile, right? So if I just think in terms of cheat day, straight up, I'll eat 7,000 calories straight up, right? I'll absolutely gain 2 pounds in one day if I think cheat day. But if I think a day that is a cheat day, but my limit's 4,000 calories, that's still way above where my maintenance is, sure, but I'm not going to gain 2 pounds, right? I'm going to gain a little bit. And where I think you build these in are just when you need them, right? Like this is something I do maybe once a month, usually is to coincide with like a party or a holiday or something like that. So maybe like once a month. I don't think you need to have it every week, because you can always, like I said, cycle calories and then do it that way. So you feel like a little fun every week, right? One time I just bought a bunch of cream-filled pastries. Yeah, one cheat day a month in a break glass in case of super bad day. That's fair, buck. I think that's good to have that like thought about for sure. Just not too pre-programmed, right? Because you don't want to run into a situation where it's like a scheduled cheat day and you're just like, I don't need to, but I guess I'll gain weight for no reason, right? Like that's I don't know. That doesn't make much sense to me. You know, save it for when you need it, I guess. But yeah, etiquette, I would say just don't go crazy with it, right? Like pre-plan, let yourself go higher, but pre-plan it. But then I would also say that when it comes to losing weight, especially if you're losing a lot, you want to take breaks anyway. And that doesn't mean a cheat day, but that does mean a diet break. So, you know, if you're cutting and you've been on a weight loss cycle and you've been doing it, you've been killing it, and you've gone 9 weeks, you've gone 10 weeks, you've gone 8 weeks or something like that, go to maintenance for a week or two. Chill out. Like if you've already lost like 10, 15 pounds at a time, 20 pounds even, just go chill for a little bit, right? Have a week or two off at maintenance, not trying to gain weight. Just go and reset there at maintenance for a little bit and then start another part of the cut. One of the really bad things you can do is lose too much weight too fast and your body not adapt to that new baseline. That's one of the main reasons why people will regain a ton of weight. Is because they haven't adapted to needing less calories and they've lost a lot of weight very fast, almost like in a reverse binge scenario, right? And then they end up binging it all back because their body has momentum still and wants to be like, dude, it wants to stay at homeostasis. So you got to give yourself time to readjust after long cuts at maintenance calories, which would be my recommendation. It's like a soft reset. Yeah, it doesn't need to be used every month. Exactly. I mean, like I have cheat days way more than a month. Like I'm not saying this from the perspective of like somebody who is strict, right? Like I have way more cheat days than once a month. But I know that's not optimal also, you know, like that's a mistake I have made. Right? I accept that. So that would be the answer there. Hey, what's up, 26? Going back to the gym's hard. Also watching your diet's important. Yeah, the most important, I would say. The most important, honestly. So hopefully that helps. If there are any follow-ups, I would say etiquette-wise, just on like how to handle it. Let me think. I think on a cheat day, this just ends up being me. But on a cheat day, I tend to eat less meals, but they're bigger. So how I'll tend to do a cheat day is I'll tend to be like, okay, I'm like excited that I'm going to get to eat something unique and something big. And I'll use that as momentum to not eat until later. So I'll say like, oh, like I get 2 big meals today, but maybe I'll be able to push it back till 10 or 11 a.m. because I'm like excited about it and I have something I can look forward to. And then I'll have the next meal at like 4 or 5 p.m. right? And then I feel good because I've eaten a lot. But that makes it so it's at like 2 big meals instead of 3. So avoid cheat days as much as possible. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, like mentally you need them sometimes, but don't plan for it unless you build it into your plan, I think. Hey, Sclimbo, I made brickin yesterday for the first time. It ended up becoming white. Am I doing something wrong with my 1 pound of ground chicken? It didn't end up toasty and browned. You might have undercooked it. That's most likely scenario is you undercooked it or you like sous vide it or something like that, which I don't know. You probably didn't do that. Sounds like an undercooking situation to me. Because usually, yeah, it should be browned. So what I've been doing is these days, personally, I mean, I don't wait for my oven to heat up all the way. That's the thing. So I'm kind of like, the number is variable, but I'll put it at 375 and I'll put it in there for 35 minutes. But that's starting from 0. So I'm setting it to 375 and then like putting it in like 20 seconds later, basically, and keeping it at 35 minutes. So it's going to take time for my oven to heat up, obviously, but then it also cooks through. I'm using a very small toaster oven, though, so it heats up faster. Keep that in mind. I heard I ended up turning white. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. You become more like me, Sclimbo, when you do that. So it was a rare brick and gotcha pull. Sometimes you get a really nice brick and pull. Sometimes you get like a perfectly attuned brickin', and it's a good day from that point on, right? You're chilling it out. Yeah, hopefully that answers those. If there are any more questions, feel free to send them. We're going to be just jumping back and forth between that and topics as we go. So, in case of an air fryer, slap some foil at the bottom. Yeah, get some foil. Attuned brickin'. Yeah, it's like activated almonds, you know? Like those. You gotta have your brickin' attuned. It's gotta be. Let's see. In terms of other stuff going on. Oh, hey, this is an interesting one. So I dropped Spotify, finally. I decided to stop using Spotify because I wanted to save some money. But so here was the thing, like mentality wise, I was like, all right, let's see if I can save some money, right? Because here's what happened. I signed up for a gym membership and then realized it was a mistake, probably, but it's a lot of money and I can't get out of the contract. So I'm like, okay, let me see what other expenses I can like lower, right? And I don't have many subscriptions, but I figured, okay, here's efficiency, right? If I get rid of CapCut, I can learn DaVinci Resolve, and that saves me $20 a month. That's not bad. But then I was like, well, I could also get rid of Spotify. As much as I do use it, I could like download things manually, right? But then I realized, wait a second, YouTube Premium kind of solves all those problems, doesn't it? So I made the jump over to YouTube Music, and wow, it's only been one day using it, but like that kind of slaps. Because like you get YouTube Premium, it's bundled with it, right? So for like an extra $1, you have YouTube Music and YouTube Premium, which means you don't get ads on YouTube videos. You can download them to offline watch them, and it'll still stay on when the screen shut down on your phone. And then like on top of that, I didn't realize this. I assumed that Spotify had the best library. I don't know why I thought this. I just was like, yeah, Spotify is the big one. It must have the best library. No, absolutely not. Especially for weebs like us. By the way, Zora, thanks for the streak. I didn't see that. I almost missed that one. Hey, Zora. Yeah, no, way more on YouTube Music. Way more. Oh my God, yeah. Because anything uploaded on YouTube that's tagged as music is in there. So like you can watch a bunch of like remixes and like lo-fi playlists. Like all the stuff you'd look up on YouTube is kind of just there. It's just better. So like all the very obscure music that like wasn't even still on Spotify was there. And I was like, all right, that's awesome. Use YouTube Premium for the ability to turn off my phone with night sounds. Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect idea. You can import playlists and it's like $1 more. It's like $1 more. Bro said Weeben remembered me. Yeah, well, me too. We're going to talk about that though. Because I have harsh words. There's a thing going around on Twitter, the 2 Kawaii for comfort. It's incredible. But I hear some people are knocking it. I'm like, no, you weren't there. So we're going to talk about that too. But listen to funk music with DBZ quotes. Yeah, but I could do that on YouTube Music. I can't do that on Spotify. So it's like, I think it was like $12.99 versus $13.99. So I'm paying an extra $1, but now I have no ads on YouTube videos and more stuff. So I'm like, yep, all right. We'll see how it goes. I mean, the thing is like, I don't like subscriptions because I like not paying for stuff, right? I like being as cheap as possible. So if I could find a realistic way to like do music right now for free, I would, but that just feels like it's so worth it. It feels like it's so good of a deal, you know? It's the roaring 20s. If you're not listening to funk, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I feel that way. Usually I listen to corporate lo-fi, which, you know, sounds really depressing, but I promise it's not. But when I'm working and stuff, I listen to a lot of like corpo, like 1983 high-rise, you know, aesthetic type stuff. That's also my shopping music. I like mall soft, right? Is my shopping music. Love that stuff. No, it's aesthetic as hell. I love it. My only gripe with YouTube Music is the shuffle button doesn't stay shuffled. Oh, that's not great. But I think the way I use music apps works pretty well with YouTube Music. I don't do a lot of like playlisting and stuff like that. What's up, Akon? Heard there's ads on YouTube Premium? Wait, there's not supposed to be. That's supposed to be against the point. Oh, there is a light version of YouTube Premium. Yeah, for $7.99. But that doesn't come with YouTube Music, so I got the higher one. You found Spotify's recs to be leaps and bounds better than YouTube's? Yeah, I think the recs were pretty good on Spotify. There was a lot of AI stuff. I think there is probably on YouTube Music as well. There's a lot of AI like playlist creating and stuff like that, which is fine. I'll use it for that. I don't mind. But that's also like, I don't know. There's a lot of obscure old anime music and stuff that wasn't on Spotify, even when I checked again and it got updated a ton. So that just kind of solves the problem, right? Like I can listen to just YouTube videos in general. So there's a lot of that. Yeah, there's a lot of AI music. There's going to be on YouTube as well, obviously, but I don't know. I mean, like I know what I'm looking for most of the time, so it's not a problem. It's just like, yeah, I know what I'm looking for, and it's probably not on Spotify in some cases. So that's been a cool change. I'm going to keep experimenting with it. But it seems pretty good for now. Seems pretty good for now. In other news, does it have the Ikitosen OP? I'm not sure. That's the thing though. There's a lot of like OPs and stuff. And I have this problem where I have these like handful of MP3s that I don't know where they're from. And I've tried to look them up and I can't do it. I can't find them. There's one song in particular. It's a Japanese hip hop song that I definitely downloaded pre like 2011, around 2011, 2012. Can't find it. I've looked the lyrics up. I've like heard the lyrics, type it in Romaji. Can't find it. The Spotify, what did we say? What made you sign up for that other gym? You know, I don't like to work out in my own gym just because I work there, you know? So I just like miss, this was a really nice gym. It was kind of expensive though. So it's because of that, it's mostly older people. So the equipment tends to be not used and I have the place like kind of free run to myself when I go. And that's really nice because it's mostly old people on like cardio machines and playing racquetball. But then I get the free weights like totally to myself. So that's sick about it. It also has like a pool and a sauna and classes. So if I do take advantage of that stuff, it's worth it. But you know, see if I take advantage of that stuff, we'll see. Hey, what's up, Raymundo? Question, I'm more comfortable with YouTube than Twitch, but is it better for you that I help grow YouTube or heighten the Twitch? Twitch is my preferred, Raimundo, but you do what you got to do. You know, Twitch is definitely the preferred platform. That's where all the interactivity is and stuff like that. That's where all the redeems are. I don't have any of that on YouTube. The YouTube, honestly, is mostly there for VODs and people who can't watch on Twitch. But yeah, Twitch is the main platform as preferred, basically. Spotify uses the actual artist instead of the series. Makes it harder to find things. Really? Yeah, I guess like the only thing I'll miss is the Spotify Wrapped, but really that just told me how much I watch Nujabes anyway. That just is like a Nujabes listen hour tracker at the end of the day for me. So it's like, yeah, whatever. Or like VTuber music, you know, same deal. Listen, as long as I can find, I haven't checked this yet. Hold on, let me check it right now. As long as I can find Obi Katie Cat's version of Kingslayer on YouTube Music, we're fine. Let me check that really quick, actually. I want to make sure that's there. I'm sure it is. Kingslayer. Oh, yeah, it is. Easy. Hey, what's up, Leafy? YouTube does their own rap? Oh, we're chilling then. What's even all right, no downside. We're chilling. You have a Zune? I kind of missed that, though. I was really late to leaving dedicated MP3 players, and I do miss them. It's nice to have just one device to carry around. I do kind of miss organizing. I like organization. I like organizing my YouTube, like music library. I like doing my budget. I like that. Rise Against, my favorite band for the 4th year in a row. I do love Rise Against. It's a really good one. Yeah, that's a really good one. Recover a Planet the Base with little V slaps. I've heard that. Yeah. As long as you don't delete your history. Oh, I have like watch history turned off. So that probably will destroy my recommendations on YouTube Music. But to be fair, I kind of know what I'm looking for most of the time. Like I go there with intention, you know, like I'll show up and I'll be like, I know what I want to listen to. I have an idea in my head. So nothing stopping you from using an MP3 player. I know I've done it before. I was not even using Spotify all the way up until 2020. Like towards the end of 2019 was when I first got Spotify. I was still using an iPod Classic up till that point and doing things through iTunes manually. Kind of miss it, but I don't know. I think what I would need for it to make sense, like there's a world where I would drop all music subs and I would just do it all by hand. But I think that's a world where I have so much free time that I can spend time looking into music. you know? Like that'd be the world. Yeah, Sansa clip. I have one of those. That'd be the world where I'd be like, I'm not a VTuber and I have enough free time that I can look into new music and like do that as a hobby. Then I would probably go manual. But right now I don't have the time, so I'm like, yeah, I'll pay 13 a month. That's fine. ADHD cannot handle the time tax of managing a personal file base. Okay, so my thing is like, organization is like a hyperfixation of mine. I think like I've learned this. I didn't think about this until recently with like hyperfixation discourse, I guess I would say, but I really like organizing stuff. Like this sounds insane, but like last night when I was spending like 3 hours working on my budget and optimizing it was like fun. Like that's fun to me. Organizing my music playlists and like my file systems and stuff. It's like, it's just like optimal. I just like optimizing, you know, it's fun. I think they call that, I saw a chart of new terminology, right? There's like the axis of gooning and mogging and maxing. And I saw one of them it was called like, oh God, what was it? It was like maxing. And it was called, the definition of maxing was optimization for the sake of optimization. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I get that. I'm always maxing. Always. All your neurodivergent viewers are staring knowingly. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Doing is a great feature where you can unsync anything unhearted. So I'll go through my music at work and unheart anything I don't want. Ooh, you know, I used to use Pandora back when that first came out. That was cool because it'd show you like stations instead. Yeah, it could be more efficient. Exactly. I like making things more efficient. I think I spend more time optimizing things than actually doing them. It's great. It's great. Simply memorize the music so you can play it back in your head. Good point. Yeah, just memorize all the lyrics to everything forever. Deep cut Pandora. Yeah, radios used to be pretty cool, I think. Like that was solid. Granted, back then we didn't have like music on demand, right? Like we couldn't just look up a song unless we had YouTube on like a what's it called, iPhone or an iPod on, oh God, what was that iPod called? Oh my God. The Wi-Fi iPod. Touch, the first Touch, right? I think is what that was called. So is Brick and food maxing? I would say so. I would say so. It's definitely food maxing, yeah. iPod Touch, yeah. That was like one way you could look it up on YouTube, I guess, technically, right? If you leave it unlocked. But yeah, back then we just kind of had Pandora. And so how Pandora worked was you could look up a song and an artist, but it would give you that song and then a bunch of others like it. Where you could listen to like, if I remember correctly, it'd be like, oh, if I wanted to look up Creed, right? If I wanted to listen to Creed, I would get Creed Radio. And there would be some Creed in there, but also some other stuff that's Creed adjacent, right? And you couldn't choose or make playlists like that or anything. Unless you paid. Maybe that was a paid thing and I just never paid. I don't know. But I liked Pandora. Yeah, Pandora was pretty cool. Pandora was pretty cool. You're so food maxing and calorie pilled. Yeah, I'm calorie mogged, food maxed, something cell. What? Grocery cell? Yeah, I'm a food max grocery cell. And there's a quote about that. I think it's like a kid talking to his dad, and then the dad's like, yeah, I'm sort of a food max grocery cell. And the kid's just like, Daddy, I think God should kill you. Premium lets you skip indefinitely. That's right. Yeah. It was like Stumble Upon. Music Gotcha. Yeah, Music Gotcha. And then there's Shazam, which is still around, where I think everything is technically Shazam now, where it just listens to audio and tells you what the song is. But yeah, still can't figure out this Japanese hip-hop song I have. I just, even looking up the lyrics gives me nothing. I have no idea where it's from. My streamer, a Food Max grocery cell. Oh yeah, you could say that. Yeah, Shazam's just in everything now. You're just like, what is this, right? Does anyone remember Groove Shark? Early Spotify? No. And you know, there's a lot of music platforms that are like, not unheard of, but they're like for music aficionados. But the thing that really blew me away was like, I didn't realize how many platforms there were that have like almost everything. Like, it's not just YouTube music. Apparently Amazon Music and like Bandcamp and like even Napster now have just like millions of like songs. And it's like, oh, everyone's on everything now as far as big artists go. So yeah, Tidal, right? Tidal. I don't know what the deal is with Tidal. I've heard about Tidal mostly because I saw an Anthony Fantano video about it. I don't watch Anthony Fantano, but I watched one last night that was looking at I was looking up like, okay, what's the best music service? Because I was trying to optimize, and I saw a whole video, but I didn't understand what Tidal was exactly. You liked Pretzel? What was Pretzel? What was that? Here's a plan. Play the song for us, see if any of us recognize it, and then wait and see if wait and see if DMTA recognizes it. That's so true. Wait, hold on. I can actually do this. Let me transfer it to my PC really quick, and then I'll play it. Because I think it's an indie thing. Like, I think it was an underground song that I downloaded, and that's why I can't find the source. But yeah, hold on. Let me grab that. I can put it. I can do my FTP file transfer right now. Give me a sec. You know what? I can just hold it up to the mic. It's gonna be shitty quality, but listen to this. All right, hold on. I'll make sure it's coming through. Let me hold on. Mute this. I'll skip to the middle. Hold on. Can you hear that? Okay, I think hold on. I think it's cutting off. I think it's cutting off. Yeah, it's so bad. It's cutting off. I'll have to play it locally. Hold on. Yeah, it cuts out. My filters are too strong. My filters are too strong for you, traveler. Hold on. I'll upload it in Discord or something. You know what? I'll just drop it in Discord right now. Yeah. Let me file transfer that to my PC. The thing is, like, I don't know where it's from, so it can't be DMCA because nothing recognizes it, right? So I think it's underground. And I just like downloaded it where I was like, ooh, music, when somebody linked it once. Hold on, let me FTP. Using FTP file transfer. All right, there's that. And I'll just like drag it to my desktop. Copy desktop. Paste. All right, cool. Need your strongest song. Yeah, I'll just like, hold on. Let me just, I'll play part of it. Let's see here. I doubt anyone's going to recognize it. But here we go. All right, it should be, is it playing? Oh, it's loud. It's loud. Hold on. I can't hear it, but I'm sure you can. And I'll just skip a little bit in. I don't know where this is from. Oh, we can? All right, cool. Yeah, I think it's underground. I think it's indie or something. You heard something similar? It sounds like, it's not Nujabes, but it sounds adjacent, right? It sounds like somebody who might have collabed with him. First Impressions, King Yo featuring BD, got a match? Wait, no shit. Wait, what? How'd you do that, man? Wait, for real? Hold on, look it up. Hold on. I've been looking for that for like a decade. Wait, really? Hold on. First Impressions, King Yo featuring BD. First Impressions, that would make sense because he says, yeah, Tokyo LES. First Impressions. King Yo. No way. Wait, Shazam work? Okay, that's crazy actually. Because, hold on, is this it? I'm gonna cry. I'm listening to it, hold on. I got the YouTube videos loading. You can use it to ID songs. Yeah, I tried to ID it with various listening apps and it couldn't do it. I was trying yesterday. There's no way Shazam. Holy shit, that's it. Damn. All right. Okay. Thank you. That solved a decade-long problem. Huh. Ain't that something? Thanks, chat. Specifically, Min, I think. That is crazy. Yeah. That was more accurate. I put it through like 3 things last night. And I even looked up the lyrics in Romaji, like every part I could, and nothing could figure it out. I Googled it like crazy last night. Oh my God. Yeah, good job. I was like, there's no way, right? Because I was like, the combined online force couldn't figure this out. So, damn. I should put a few more. I have a few more. Hold on. Let me look. Do I have more that I'm trying to find the source of? Let me check. I actually do, but I know those are indie songs because I know they were posted in like a thing that was like just for small stuff. I have like a couple others like that I don't know where they're from. Let's see. I won't like crowdsource them. I'll put it in Discord later. Yeah, there's like a couple more. I'll put them in Discord later. Maybe Mint can figure those out too. Yeah, DMCA stream. Let's go. Yeah. Oh man, that's like a good W though. Massive W today, honestly. Wait, why is my connection bad? Hey, come back. Thank you. Okay, cool. I just dropped some frames there for a second. I saw my bars go down. So we should be fine though. We should be fine. Damn, but yeah, thank you for that. That's a big win. That's a big one. Speaking of big wins, I'm very happy. Let me show you something. Speaking of big wins, this is not like a win in any normal way, but I'm getting excited. I want to talk about this. Hey, guess what, everybody? I'm gonna show you an image. Guess what time it is? Ooh, yeah. All right. I need to talk about this. This is just gonna be in the corner. This is like one of my favorite parts of the year. No joke. One of my favorite parts of the year. Depends on the quality. Valentine's sale? Not even just that. Easter. Here's the thing. Okay, so obviously, in the past, I'm always mad about the fact that, like, seasons come early, right? Where I'm like, come on, like, why are we putting up, like, Halloween in July? That's ridiculous. This is the one that I think is fine, and I think it's because of Valentine's Day, right? Because Valentine's Day is so late in, like, what I consider the winter season that, you know, Easter's a spring holiday in my mind, right? So here's the thing. What this means is, like, when I start to see this in the stores, it means it's coming. It means it's coming. And that means that we're coming out of winter. So, like, where I'm at, this is like the herald of spring. When you start to see this is like, oh, finally. And the other part about it too is, like, Valentine's Day is a very a red coded holiday, right? That's like a red coded holiday. Christmas is also half a red coded holiday, and obviously Halloween's its own thing, like black and orange and stuff like that. But this is like the first time we see color again, is in the stores, right? You get your pinks, you get your pastels, you get your greens, and that's like, you know, when it's white outside and it's dreary and stuff, this is like the first sign of things to come. The coming spring. I love it. I don't miss working retail. Setting up for Christmas in September broke me. Yeah, that sucks. I think this is a fair one, though, but that's only because Valentine's Day exists, right? Like, this is close enough. When's spring this year? It can be as late as, like, April 20th, but it can be as early as, like, March 20th. I unironically was a massive Easter candy guy in years past because you could only get Nerds jelly beans during Easter. Yeah, that's for me is the Reese's egg, the big one, the Reese's egg, the big football looking one. That's my special treat. It comes once per year, limited time item. But yeah, spring brings the color back, and this morning I really felt it. Like, when I said I had like a nice, like, lo-fi morning, like, let me paint a picture for you. Let me paint a picture what my morning was like today. I got up. It's a rest day again. I got up, so I stretched. Granted, I got up at 4 a.m., so I was very tired. But I did a little work on the PC, and then it was like maybe 6:30 a.m., 7 a.m., and I was like, yo, let's go out. So I went out for a drive. The sun was out. All the snow started to melt. It's finally warm enough for the snow to melt. So, you know, I can start to see the sidewalks again. Things are going down. It's not snowbank hell anymore. The sun was out. I heard mourning doves. They were hitting me with the boo, ooh, ooh, ooh. They were hitting me with that, right? And I went out, and it was nice. No one was in the store. I shopped around for my pizza supplies, listening to lo-fi, got some Subway, sat on a bench outside at the park, ate my Subway. I was like, oh yeah, we're starting. I'm getting outside again. Woo! I'm going to be like way more energetic. Like, you guys haven't seen true Sclimb yet, I would say. You just got 2 feet of snow overnight. No, I'm done. I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade. You haven't seen true full power Sclimb yet, because as long as you guys have known me, it's been like winter. Like, as long as you guys have known me, I have not been able to go outside. So just you wait until you encounter Sclim streams where I have my vitamin D and get to go outside, where I'm sun-kissed. Just you wait. I'm much more powerful in the spring, summer, and fall than I am during the winter when it comes to stream energy. Much stronger, because I actually get my powers. This is only a fraction of my power. Only a fraction. Oh yeah, I'm always tan. I'm always tan during spring and summer. Because I have to put on sunscreen every day because I go out for so long, you know? Like, usually, like during spring, summer, I usually walk outside for like 2 hours a day, at least. So I'm always pretty tan. Yeah, toasted, a little toasted. Hopefully I'm not giving myself mad cancer though, because I have like sunspots all over my body. I must have 100 of them now. But I did get them checked and we're fine. We're chilling. What's up, Matt? How you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? How about you? So hopefully I don't get super cancer. I don't want super cancer, but yeah, I don't know. Aesthetically, I really like, we're starting to come out of it. I've talked about it before. It's cope, but I consider March 1st the start of spring, which means it's coming really soon. I know it's going to be cope. I know it's going to snow again, most likely. It's going to stay cold, but it's warm enough, damn it. I'm grass maxing. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. I think like streams hit way better and my mood is way better. And this goes for humans in general, right? I really think nature is a vitamin. And like, there's nothing I appreciate more, and this is why I love this, doing VTubing and streaming and stuff like that, and even personal training when I was doing it before. Why I love it so much is I've always just wanted, like, I don't need money. I just want the freedom to be able to go outside and like take a nap in the grass at 10 a.m. You know, on a sunny day. That's really what I want. That's like the thing I want more than anything, and being able to at least support myself, right? And I don't need much, but so that I can do that without worries, you know? And so when it comes to spring, and, you know, I stream at noon, right? So I get up at 6 a.m. I go for a walk for like 2 hours. I work out. I still got plenty of time. I go get some breakfast. I'm like chilling in the woods, listening to music. Sun's on me. Oh, God. I get to stream and I feel so much stronger, so much more powerful. Feel toasted, roasted, and ready to rock. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited this year more than anything, because this winter's been extra cold, extra snowy. So I've been trapped. Feel trapped. Is that walking your cardio? Mostly. I do other cardio during spring and summer, but that's like a lot of it. It's like, it's not true cardio, right? It's not like HIIT or anything like that, but it's just, it's steppies, you know? My dad refuses to use sunscreen and does the lawn shirtless. Oh, he's cooked. Oh, no. Yeah, no, sun ages you like crazy, as good as it is for you. So IRL Sclim hiking streams? Yes, actually. In fact, what we're doing tomorrow is more of a lead-in. We've been discussing how to make IRL streams work in the background, and I believe that we have a setup that's manageable. I've talked about it a couple days ago. I think on Tuesday I talked about it. But we have a setup that's pretty manageable. I just need a few things, but I don't think they're that bad. Starlink is the big one. I have to be able to afford Starlink. But once I get Starlink, I should have the equipment to be able to do it. And a lapel mic's not that expensive, so I can get that too. Sclimbo feet cam? Yeah, it's gonna be. But yeah, no, we're looking to do that. Like, ideally, I think my schedule is one in which Friday streams become IRL streams. Whether that be like protein kitchen, cooking, or hiking, or walking in the woods and stuff like that. I would like for Friday to become like fusion content for the most part. Not every time, but that to be a general thing, right? Because then we have our, you know, Monday Pokemon, Tuesday variety game, or whatever new hotness there is. Maybe some collabs sprinkled throughout the week. Thursday, just chatting. And then Friday, like IRL, touch grass, cooking, fun, unique idea streams would be the idea. I think it's like a good schedule. I think it's a pretty good one. And then we collab all throughout, right? Yeah, we're doing protein kitchen tomorrow. So that's actually my first solo hand cams tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna make some pizza. Field trip Fridays, exactly. I would say fry RL days, right? Like fry RL, IRL. But yeah, but like part of tomorrow is getting myself in that habit, right? Is trying to break that barrier. Because the thing about things like that is I'm somebody who doesn't have good, like, I need momentum, right? So I have trouble doing something for the first time, but once I do it for the first time, then I'll just do it forever. So I'm trying to break that idea of like IRL streams are hard, trying to like get myself out of that mindset, right? And thanks for the -2, Duntum. So that we can be like, yeah, IRL's easy. We know how to do it. You know, it's done. The work's done. So I know how it works. And then you can do it repeatably. So you're so funny. Please don't go bald. Yeah, I won't. Don't worry. I won't go bald. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for that. That's the direction I want to take things, you know, especially for travel. Like we get to the point where we're going to be traveling and we can make content in other countries and stuff like that. Not as like a nuisance streamer or anything like that. Most likely in nature. I'm going to be very respectful and stuff like that. I don't want to be doing like true. It's also going to, you know, reflections will get my ass, right? So I want to be cautious of that too. But going to other countries and just making content in general, even videos and stuff, it could be pretty fun in the future. Oh, nothing's wrong with bald. I'll be there eventually. Shlimmy Bomali. Nope. None of that. Absolutely not. No, I'll be hyper respectful if I ever do. But that's the plan. That's the plan, at least, you know, the traveling, like an adventure VTuber, right? I want to do my fun stuff, Pokemon, fitness, but also adventure. That's what the compass in my Oshi mark is a hopeful compass, right? That's a compass to keep myself honest, to keep myself moving in the direction I want to, you know. Logan Paul. No. Show Sclim. I show Sclim. I show Sclim is really good. Yeah, that's me. That's true. True, less drag, faster. No, you know what? When baldness comes from me, I will accept it. I'm ready to accept it, I think, at this point. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet by any measure, really. But like when it comes, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to accept it. Because I'm going to be like, hey, you know what? That's one less thing I have to worry about, right? I don't have to worry about my hair looking good. I just throw some sunscreen on there. We're chilling. It's efficient, right? Showers will be easier. I don't mind that. So, Sclimtily going to Philly. Egg maxing. Yeah, I'll egg max. Some dudes look good. I hope I look good. I did like hide my hair at MagFest, because we were joking about bald at MagFest, and I did like, you know, I pushed all my hair back and like pretended like I was bald, and they were like, wait, no, that actually looks good. And I was like, oh, thank God, because I know it'll happen at some point. Our bald is so cool. Yeah, yeah, it's so funny though. Everyone jokes about it, but like the our bald thing where they're like, is it time? And it's just the image of all the bald dudes with the hand on the shoulder. Yeah, it's time. You're gonna go full anime when you reach the white hair arc. I'm actually getting there. It's happening fast. I'm gonna be like, it's happening really fast, you guys. I didn't think it was gonna happen this fast. I haven't had a single gray hair at all until this year, and then my beard started, like, the beard I have sometimes, started going and has like a little bit, and then even some of my hair on the side, like here and there, is starting to get a sprinkle. There's a little dusting coming, and I'm like, oh shit, that's fast. Oh man, stress, it's a killer. Yeah, but I live a pretty non-stress life, so I think it is just genetics. I mean, same thing happened to my dad, you know. So I think it is just genetics, because I wouldn't say my life's pretty stressful. I definitely have more stress as a VTuber now than I did when I wasn't a VTuber, because I mean, my life when I wasn't a VTuber was just like chilling, right? I was just training people and like being outside and like napping, and like it was the most low stress life possible. So there's definitely more stress now, but I'd say I'm pretty chill, all things considered. Are you powerful yet? I got some salt and pepper going that makes me mighty. Am I powerful? I feel like there's a subtext here I'm not getting. Silver fox? Yeah, I mean, it's not there yet. Like, my hair is still not that at all, but like there's a couple. I'm starting to see like 1 or 2 hairs that are like, ooh, that's silver. Okay. Lost years to fire. My grandpa's gray at 20. Yeah. I beat my dad, at least. I beat my dad. My dad like started balding at like 25, and I think his hair was gray-ish by the time he was like 30 something, pretty early 30s. So I beat him at least, but that's to be fair. I beat my dad. Yeah, no, I beat him senseless. I you know, just slapped him around. I picked him up by the feet and like used him like a baseball bat. You have hair, but the color's changing. Yeah, exactly. My hair's getting darker. My hair's getting darker. It's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be, where I could like, I could reflect like lasers off my hair. When I was really young, when I was like a really baby Sclim, when I was a little Sclim, my hair was so blonde that it was like platinum white. Like it was like shiny blonde. I looked like a Super Saiyan. It looked white at times. It was crazy. Looking at old painting and beat his... Yeah, I took the painting and beat him sideways. Yeah, like the front bottom song. The Sclim's elbow. Yeah, I'm like twice the size of my dad, so that's fair. That's fair. You know, he's a runner, right? And I'm a lifter, so I'm like twice of him. It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, all to say, I'm so excited for spring. To bring it back, to bring the topic back, I'm so excited for spring. I'm smiling right now thinking about it. I want to go outside again. I'm gonna start going outside again like tomorrow. Like I'm gonna really like pressure it, you know. I'm gonna pressure it with manifestation and just start going out regardless, even though everything's still there and it's still cold. It's not so cold that I can't go outside anymore. So I'm like, nah, we're just gonna go out. We're just gonna go out and make it happen. So weird to hear you're blondish. What are you talking about? Year's Eye flesh stream? That never happened. That never happened. What are you talking about? That's not real. Yeah, no, my hair got darker over time by a lot. When I was, I mean, all the way up until I was like 12 or 13, I had platinum blonde hair. Yeah, not even as a baby. Like, I was all the way till like preteen. All the way to preteen. I think like it was puberty where my hair got darker. So, got some gray in your beard due to family he who funny genetics. I think, yeah. I mean, like, it was before they got thrown in the grinder. Yeah, I don't remember. I couldn't remember such a thing. I would never remember. Never could. But yeah, what about favorite? Does anyone actually enjoy Easter candy? Because there is that complaint that it's too sweet. I'm not really here for the candy, but I am here for the aesthetics. Like, I'm not like, you know, buying and stuff. I never had black hair. What are you talking about? I never had black hair or emo tendencies. I just wore all black, like basketball shorts and stuff like that. But, you know, I wouldn't say I had emo tendencies, and I definitely didn't have black hair. I mean, my hair has always been dirty blonde at worst. No? Frost is an ancient wizard, true. Boyfriend also had salt and pepper among his brown hair. Yeah, I don't know. I do think that some Easter candy is sweeter, and I don't really like it. I do like the eggs. Oh, you're talking about something else? Ah, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yes. I do like the mini Reese's eggs. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good, right? Those rock. And the big ones. The Reese's are good, I think. But other things I think get too sweet. I'm really just there for the fact that I can like go into an aisle and everything's not dreary anymore, right? There's actually some color and I'm like, we're getting there. Stan, thanks for the resub. Sand attack, super effective. It sure is. Super effective on the sub, buddy. And on ads. Which, you know what? There's an ad break coming up, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to try something new, you know? I've thought about it and I realize right now, like, a lot of people have subs because we've been getting tons of gifted subs and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, you know what? There's pre-rolls, but I'm going to leave them on until I want to take an ad break. I think I want to kind of get out of the mindset. I'm going to experiment with it, but I don't want to take an ad break every hour on the hour if I'm feeling it. Like, I'd rather save them and then just do an ad break whenever I feel like I need one. But if I'm kind of cruising and I feel good, I'm like, I don't need to leave. I don't need to break the flow. So I'm going to experiment with different stuff with that. So pre-roll ads might be on here and there. They might be on here or there. Why cut the momentum? Exactly. Why cut the momentum? Plus, a lot of people have subs already. We have like a ton of gifted subs on the channel. So yeah, when I want food, I'll ad break. But sometimes I don't feel like I need to. And I'm looking around and no one else does it. And I'm like, am I crazy? Am I crazy to go on ad break? Because nobody else does this. But like, I'll get up when I want to. But if I'm chilling, I'm chilling. You know. Well, Duntip, it's only pre-rolls. There's no mid-roll ads. So pre-rolls shouldn't activate unless people refresh their browser. So everyone who's here already, right? It should only be 30-second pre-rolls as people come into the stream. There should not be anything that's... But I'm going to test around with it. We'll see what works best, right? It's always going to be what you guys prefer. So whatever is preferred is what we're going to do. So, hey, what's up, Zad? What's up, Zad? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Elemento. Did you think Elemento was one letter when you were younger? Makes me get up, stretch, tend to cat's restroom. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to go, like... I'm not saying we're going to go 2 hours without an ad break. I'm just saying, like, I'm going to not take it on the hour every hour until I'm feeling it. Until there's, like, a good transition point, you know? Hey, what's up, Silel? What's going on? Good evening, gamers. And what's up, Zep? I like the ad break. I mean, we're used to it at this point. I think it's fine. I'm just not going to take it, like, on the dot, you know? I'll take it when I feel like it, you know? Thanks for the stretch. But right now, I'm feeling pretty good, so no need. And Marshmallow is pinned in chat if anyone does have any more fitness questions. But we do have another topic. That we do. We do have another topic. Let me pull up something here. I want to show you something. All right, spring. We talked about that here. All right, let's do it. We're talking about it. Who saw this on Twitter? We have words. We have to discuss the old texts. Hey, what's up, Zacharu? What was I doing? I guess I get a number 9. Yeah, can I have a LMNOP? Let's discuss the old text. No ew. Only good stuff. Oh, no ews. You're not on Twitter? Okay. So this is actually an old thing. I watched this like when it came out. But this is new. I don't know why there's a new trailer now, but maybe they're just like hyping it up again. But this is like an 8-year-old video. But who has been online in the last like day or two? You might have seen 2 Kawaii for Comfort. Is Napoleon Dynamite? It's like if it took place at Anime Con. So what is this cringe? It's the truth, Varn. It's the truth as we knew it. Okay? It's the truth. So this has been a fun discussion because so there's like a series on YouTube. It's literally like it's kind of heartfelt. Like the actual series is pretty heartfelt, but that's not what the discussion's about. It's a like, oh God, it's a series about like a late 2000s anime convention, right? But like, it's funny because like a lot of the discourse online is about like people claiming this didn't happen and it wasn't like this. And I'm like, no, it was like this. like there's a big argument going on online and I'm taking my side very clearly, right? Like there are people saying you can even look at the image and remember this type of person. Like spiritually, I know these characters. You know what I mean? Those people never knew the pain. Yeah, there are people on Twitter claiming that it wasn't like this back then. And they're like, nah, it was never. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, come on, like, let's be real, right? It's like, I remember this. Yeah, the panda hats were real, right? I remember when Crunchyroll was a pirate site, right? We had what? All the fan sub sites, Kami subs, UTW, GG, Dame Desio. You know, we were in the trenches back then. Italia cosplayers, yaoi paddles. Some of my friends growing out their nails and their hair. They were trying to be more like Inuyasha or Itachi, right? Like, there's a reason I remember the hand signs for Chidori. Hit that monkey, dragon, rat, bird, ox, snake, dog, tiger, monkey. Like, it was real to to me, man. You can't tell me that was fake. We were there. It was like that. You know what I mean? So it's crazy that people are just claiming this wasn't how it was. Like, no, yeah, no, these were absolutely real people. People always pretending the current thing is the worst iteration. No, not even that. It's just like, there are people saying that, like, that this didn't happen. Yeah, they don't remember Garugamesh. They don't remember. Sakura-kan ikemasu. Had a middle school friend who grew his nails out and filed them to be sharp like a vampire. Yeah. No, okay, the limited Chidori Aodo is 3 hand signs. That's the version Sasuke does later on. The main original Chidori is, I believe, 9 hand signs, and there's a big order to them. It's the one Kakashi uses. Come on, Aodo, stay with the program. Anime wasn't underground nerd stuff back then. Yeah, I mean, like, it was more popular than the 90s, obviously, because there was a little more access with Toonami and stuff like that. But, like, you know, fan sub sites and download and all that stuff, and, like, the whole culture, right? Like, I don't believe in glomp erasure. I don't believe in glomp erasure. Like, people will say that this is not, some of the people who might be newer to anime and stuff and like and the culture watch this video, and this is what the discussion online has been about, and they were like, no, there was no way it was that cringe, like this is like parody level. And it's like, no, I know these people. Like, I'll even go as far as to say it's crazy watching this YouTube series. They even got like the phenotypes right. Like, I remember people who looked exactly like this. It's like, yeah, that was, your nails were Etu. Your nails were long and sharp. Yep, yaoi paddles, stuff like that. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series con commercial, right? I remember seeing crazy stuff back in the day. I remember seeing anime creators doing sketchy stuff in the back rooms, 18 plus con stuff, right? I remember seeing that stuff. It was real. Some of these people have kids now, true. This is literally we were free. We were free. You came into the Hitalia fandom when it was on the decline. I can't believe people are claiming that this never happened. And it's like, no. This, like, you have to watch the trailer, okay? Like, they're calling each other. Do you remember this? Like, if you were of this age, people were calling each other, like, Chan and stuff like that. Where it'd be like, oh, Emily Chan. Like, I did that. We did that. That's real. Everything about this is real. I will stand by that firmly. I wasn't there, so it wasn't real. I think that they can't understand how we were that cringe. You know what I mean? Because if you weren't there, it does seem excessive to be constantly being like animes and calling people Chan and dressing and being all cool. You know, like such a kawaii morning type stuff, right? But it's like, no. You got to go watch Foam Adventure, right? You got to go watch Anime Club. Like, that's what it was about. You know? Yeah, one of your best friends in high school was Chibi-chan. Yeah! Haley-chan. I was using that shit in high school. Haley-chan, you know, friends of yours. Zach-kun, you know? You got to do it. You couldn't waterboard that out of me. I was never cringe. There's no proof. Oh, yeah. All right, Varn. All right. No proof at all. Remember AMV Hell? Sure do. Remember when you would get judged for the nails? Yeah, I remember everyone had their Hot Topic crossed out Naruto headbands. You know? Of course you did. People denying it are either suppressing the memories or are younger. Hey, what's up, Fig? I don't know what that says because I can't read Cyrillic, but I hope it's good. If you out me, you out yourself. I'm not afraid of it, Varn. I know what I did. but don't. But don't. They laughed at us, then took it and adapted it. There's no proof of me RPing anime stuff over MSN. Yeah. You still have your hidden miss headband. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, you can't deny this happened. This was an important part of the culture. And there's even culture before it. Like, the one thing I will give is there was a I only know about it because I have, you know, friends who work in the industry who research that stuff and were involved with it. But like there was a that too. Like, sure, that was like the mid 2000s, late 2000s cringe, like anime kid culture. But there was a super deep culture even before that, where people were having to mail into mailing lists to get hard subbed anime VHSs and stuff like that. And we're talking like the 90s, right? And very, very early 2000s, like pre 2005, I would say. There was a whole nother culture even before that. Can't erase that stuff, you know? They're not suppressing. They're mostly bandwagoners who got into it after and stopped being the domain of weirdos. Yeah, I just, you know, I feel this way about VTubing too. I think it's fine to, you know, be a newer fan of something. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to gatekeep that based on age, but I think you gotta understand where things came from. You know, like, I think it's important to learn the history, even if you're not part of it. Like, you know, VTubing, a good example. Like, I think it's important to know the history of VTubing. I think that's an important thing if you're a VTuber. You don't have to emulate it, but I think you should know about it, right? Like, you should know who Kazuna Ai is. I think that's an important thing, right? You should know what Hololive is and what Niji is and all those things. You should know that history. Just like you should know, you know, maybe what fan subbing was and things like that, you know? I have no issue with newer fans. I have issues with them marginalizing existing fans. Yeah, well, that's the thing is, like, I don't know. I think, like, you can make something whatever you want, but you don't want to come into a fan base and try and change it and say the original thing is not correct. Like, that's probably not the way to go about it. A store in my mall called Suncoast is one of the few places that sold anime tapes. I've heard of that store before, yeah. Cons were a lot of fun then, too. Yep. That's when, oh, yeah, cons were something back then. Although I will say there was a lot of, like, I mean, we didn't have the consent culture we do now, right? And so there was a lot of, like, unconsented yaoi paddling and stuff like that. And boy, I was a recipient. I was there. I didn't mind, but that's a personal decision, right? He'll make jokes with Raika, telling her to go on a quest to get my collection of swords from the evil lair. Whole presentation I drafted up to explain how VTubing is, how it became popular. Yeah, the good old days of America magazines at Suncoast. Exactly. Friend had all the anime DVDs. Yeah, I was like, you know, I was borrowing Ranma 1/2 from my friend when I was like 5 and 6. You know, Dragon Ball manga and stuff like that. Yeah, and then there was old con. There were old con sex pests and stuff like that. Not even like the yaoi paddle thing. Like that was like mostly kids just being silly, right? Like we were all teenagers at that point in time in the yaoi paddle era. I was in that, but like I wasn't a paddler, but it'd be what it be sometimes. But yeah, no, there were also older people who were doing weird stuff in the community. Absolutely. But yeah, glomping. Yep, of course I remember glomping. We can't erase glomping, you know? That was a thing that happened. First time we all met my brother's fiance, she showed us her collection of anime weapons. Yeah, sometimes as guests. Yeah, sometimes as guests. So, oh boy, sometimes as guests. I remember some 18 plus panels that were like, I remember 18 plus panels, and this is way back, where like creators of anime that you have heard of were hosting 18 plus panels that were like stuff, you know, as you can imagine. I remember that. Like that wouldn't happen nowadays, but that was the thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm referencing, Barn. That's exactly what I'm referencing. I'm referencing the BDSM panel stories. That was a real thing. Now that's obviously tangentially related, but like that was a thing. Yep. Some of it aged real bad. But it was real. We can't deny it happened. To some extent, though, and I've talked about this and joked about it a lot. The Aniki days, you made it in. Hey, what's up, Ben? I do miss the cringe culture a little bit. I liked it. I did like it. I did enjoy it. Even now, as like an older adult, I'm like, it was so, you know, there was a moment I experienced it again as an adult where, let's say, in Otakuthon, there's Yaoi-thon and Yuri-thon After Dark events where they watch hentai in a room. Oh, no, absolutely. And that's a thing at every con, and still is. But I'm talking like, what Varn was referencing is like straight up like 18 plus panel where a creator of a famous anime you know about is teaching you how to tie people up. Like, live. Like, that used to happen. I remember that shit. That was crazy. Yeah, meeting a certain VA whose name starts with M and played a certain alchemist. Yeah. But why? I don't know. That's just what happened back then. What's up, Janan? What's up? Yeah, 2 a.m. NSFW rooms. Exactly. Teachings from the masters. Live Shibari instructional. Yeah, literally. From famous anime director. That's a real thing. But yeah, it was crazy back then. But I miss it. I do miss some of that. Not that so much, but I do miss the earnestness. And there was a period in time where like I saw like nature's healing, right? Where I remember this one time. This is back in 2019. I was I was working at an after school program. I was directing a after school program, and I remember seeing two of the girls in the class. They were drawing something. And I went over and I was like, oh, what are you guys drawing? And they were drawing like and writing, what's it called? It was Midoriya, like X Bakugo, right? It was safe for work, but it was Midoriya X Bakugo. And I was like, nature is healing. Like, I didn't say anything. I didn't like be like, oh, I know that. But like mentally, I was like, nature is healing. Yep, that makes sense. I raved with a cosplay group dressed up as Tokyo Mew Mew. Yep, absolutely. The Seedlings have revived. Wait, have they? That's good. What grade level? This was like, they probably 6th or 7th. But I saw that and I was like, yeah, nature's healing. It's still around, right? That culture still exists. Lance, thanks for the resub. It exists. So I didn't say anything. I wasn't like, oh, I know what that is, right? And it was all safe for work, so everything was above board. But it was funny because they were writing fanfics and like it was like Midoriya and Bakugo, and I was like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. My cringe Italia yaoi ships happened when I was 16 at least. The kids are gonna be all right. Well, what's up, Polly? What are you screaming about? That culture definitely exists. I have artist friends who have threatened to draw Mpreg. 6th or 7th is 12-ish in the US. Yeah, that would be the age group. But I do kind of miss it, right? Like, it was more earnest. I think what I don't like, I think ironic anime culture can be kind of funny, but like, and I think irony is funny, but like what I don't want to, I think ironic culture still requires you to be a fan of it. Like, I don't know if you can, like, it's weird to me if you don't like anime, but you pretend like you like anime. Like, what's the point of that, you know? You had a whole friend group of Organization 13. Yo! That's so... I used to do that with the Akatsuki. My friends and I cosplayed the Akatsuki and we'd go around. Hype Train level 1. Thank you so much for the Hype Train, by the way, everybody. We got it going. Choo-choo. You had your awakening at 13 for fanfic. It was funny that, like, there was a whole separate subculture that develops, right? There's so many, like, because I was very much in like, all right, yeah, you know, I was in that like Glomp XD era, and then, you know, moved on to like, you know, Mecha and like just watching anime and fan subs and stuff like that. But it was crazy to think that simultaneously there's like the fanfic people, and then they're doing that whole Omegaverse stuff, and it's like it ran concurrently, right? But that's what I always say, like, I feel like we are natural allies, right? Like, I think that the weebs, the otaku on one end, and then like the fanfic people, like the Omegaverse people, right? Like the Fujoshi, right? Like I think we are natural allies. Like me and the Fujoshi. I think we want the same things at the end of the day, right? We want anime to be powerful. We have a vested interest in that. I think we should not be at war, you know? You have the code still? Hell yeah. I had a kid at middle school who came every day in an Akatsuki robe. Yeah! That's so sick. What's up, Scalia? What's going on? Akatsuki group entry. Wait, can we have an Akatsuki SVA edit? Wait, can somebody draw us all as SVA, all the SVA members as Akatsuki? That would go so hard. I'd make it my banner. I'd make that my banner so fast. So fast. Flork and Riker were in a bleach group. Flork was Aizen. Yo! I'm gonna hold that over him forever, by the way. I'm gonna message him and ask him how it was being Aizen. The headband guy who learned parkour to chase the ninja spirit. That was me. That was literally me. I wrote a Chuny handbook in a notepad I still have. A notebook I still have. That had like my own power system and stuff like that. Oh, it was awesome. SVA as a Akatsuki would be peak. It really would. Yeah, I used to Naruto run on, ironically. Absolutely. Make Sclimbo Toby so we can put a mask on it. Hold on. I just hit my phone. One sec. Hold on. I just hit my stuff off. One sec. Yeah, that would go hard. Okay, we're back. Hold on. that would go hard. There he goes. No, I'm okay. Everything's fine. I'm back. Used to hurt your shoulder to run normally, so now Naruto running was it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I be Itachi? I'm not hiding my Toby mask. What are you talking about? Were you even a Naruto fan if you didn't run? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what's up, Pretty Night? Yeah, we're talking about Too Kawaii for Comfort. I was just explaining to everyone how real this was and how these are definitely real people. Like, this isn't a bit. We were just ranting about it. We're just ranting about it. People are trying to erase our past. They're trying to erase it, Pretty Night. We can't let them do it. This is how it was. This is what it was like back then. We were there. Yeah, I Naruto ran a little bit. I even tested it to see if it was faster, you know, the normal running. You're writing scripts and character studies about the series? That's so sick. I think the craziest thing about this to me is like, I don't know how they pulled this off, but they managed to cast people that looked like how people looked back then. Like these, when I look at these characters, because I watched the series back like towards when it came out, maybe like a couple years after, like in 2016 or something. But I watched it like around when it came out the first time, and I was just like, man, like this is just what people looked like too. It's not even the way they're acting. Like I remember these people, like they look so familiar. Yeah, it's 8 years old. Yeah, no, it's old. No, it came out in 2014, I believe. Or like 2014 to 2016. I think I watched it when it was only like 4 episodes or something. My now husband spoiled Death Note for his bestie, and I've never forgiven him. We were there. You don't know what it's like. I mean, some people do. We're an older chat, I would say, for sure. It's eerily down to earth. It is. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, I remember this group. You could crumple up a piece of paper, throw it in any direction, you hit one of these people. Oh yeah. Like, I mean, come on, like the hat, right? Like the panda hat with the tassels, the homemade like Tokyo Mew Mew cosplays and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah. The DS, everyone's got their DS in platinum out, or Heart Gold Soul Silver or something. Like, it's peak. What? It's cinema. It's absolute Sclimbo. What can I say? What can I say? It was true society. We did live in we were a proper country once. We were a proper country once. Thanks for the hype train, by the way, guys. Thank you so much. I love how the Circa 2009 anime fans ended up as VTubers. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's like a through line through that, right? We never stopped being cringe. It just changed. I mean, we're Chunibyo still, right? That's what being a VTuber is, but like almost by definition, right? Like, look at any VTuber lore. That's us. That's us. I think some people are afraid to look it in the eye, but that's reality, you know? Emerald on your hacked PSP. Nice. Nice. I have 2 friends who have known each other for 20 years. One of them spoiled the Marineford arc of One Piece to the other one. No. This is why we're contractually obligated to abuse our tubers since they're chuny. No, chunibyo is a good thing. It's great. Let me drink. Oh yeah, so many people's VTubers are their OCs. So many. So many. I mean, by definition, right? Like a VTuber is an OC. So, yeah, anime character on the internet from Raging Weeb in the overworld. Sometimes it never stops. One swift chop. You're allowed one swift chop, Varn. What? Hey, what's up, Zora? Hey, what's up, Zora? What? Did something I say draw your attention by any chance? We are cringing free. Well, that's what's fun about being a VTuber, you know? It's like, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose whimsy. I want to remember. This is honestly, in a way, being a VTuber is honoring your past as a weeaboo. This is going to show my age. I remember borrowing yellow from my friend in high school. Damn, in high school. Hell yeah. That's sick though. Because I'd feel like if you were in high school already, you'd like miss Pokemon. You'd be like, oh, that's for kids, right? That's probably what would have happened to me. My OC from back in the day was a vampire called Raven. I really want to do a stream. This is one of my best stream ideas I have. We're going to do it at some point, probably pretty soon. I want to do a big collab stream where I invite VTubers on to show off their cringe stuff. I want them to come on stream and show me their DeviantArt stuff, show me their fanfics, show me their Chunibyo stuff from when they were in middle school, and be brave enough to do it. I want to do that stream, and I'll show mine too. It's different if you're a company VTuber since most don't get to make their own characters. That's true. I mean, yeah, like we don't, you know, we might not get to make our own characters in some cases, so we just kind of embody. But are you related to Glep at all? You look like cousins. Hey, Starry. I mean, Glep and I'm not sure. I don't know. Well, I mean, copyright-wise, I can't be related to Glep, so I'll put that out there. In high school, my experience, Gen 3, everyone still played Pokemon, pretended they didn't. You have an original nice spelled first name DeviantArt. Ooh. Yeah, everyone should bring the dark pasts to stream. They're sealed dark past, you know? Bring it over. Bring it over. Yeah, some things with doxies. You just got to be careful about that, but you have some Bionicle stuff? Oh, so my friends and I do this thing. Yeah, I have a bunch of stories too. I agree, pretty night. My friends and I do this thing called presentation night, where as a group we all make PowerPoint presentations, and they're like supposed to be funny, but they're also sometimes educational, and we present them to each other, right? And at this point, the next one, we've actually rented out a venue for this. So we have a presentation night, and we have a venue for it this time. We're going to an actual stage. Like an actual stage for it. And I know one of my friends is doing the complete lore of Bionicles as one of the presentations. And it's on the it's in like a couple weeks. I don't do one because I'm a little too busy, but I'm probably gonna go and hang out you know? But yeah, there's like 18 people who are gonna have presentations this time. It's gonna be big. Sounds like a good Discord hangout. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We should do a Discord hangout one so everyone can bring their stuff, and then also do a VTuber one. I want to do a VTuber one too, where I'm like, and the best part is I'm gonna pick people. Like, it's not gonna be open call. It will be to some extent, but I want to specifically go out of my way and grab VTubers in particular and be like, all right, show me it. I know you got it. Show me what you got. You know, like I want to attack them and grab them and make them show their cringe stuff. Not just the people who want to. I want to get them to do it. Yeah, I want to drag them. I want to pick people up. I'm going to make assumptions. I'm gonna profile them based on their VTuber activities and be like, oh, I bet you have some DeviantArt stuff in the past. Come here. I want to show you something. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Depends on if it exposes PL. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to anyone, but yeah, show them what you got. I deleted a bunch of my DeviantArt stuff because Twilight fans kept liking it. I want to attack them. Used to run a bunch of Facebook pages role-playing the main characters of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, Alex Jones, come on over here. I know what you are. You kept under wraps. Yeah, I have some super hidden powerful lore. I have so many bad things that are just like even I cannot show them on screen because I'm just too embarrassed. I have stuff that's like, even for me, like this stuff I will. Don't get me wrong, the stuff I'll absolutely show and laugh at. There is stuff that I am like, no. Like the one video that I've talked about before, where I have a video of me at a Christmas party, and it's circa that era, right? It's like 2008. I got a video camera for the first time, and I talk like that, and I say like to interwebs and stuff, and that's like how I talk, and I can't do it. I get like 10 seconds in, and I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, I remember putting on a green helmet English teacher had lying around in 9th grade and pretending you were the Saiyaman. You call yourself the
Face of Mars.
You call yourself Emerald Dragon Man. I just had the worst possible idea of like clipping part of that video as a soundbite and using it as a sound redeem because it's me. It's me when I'm like 12 saying like interwebs. That would be so bad. Oh no. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you that power. Not giving that power over. You'd have power over me at that point. You met your best friend on DeviantArt, went to the same school. Wow, that's raid. That's rare. Was the maid of honor at my wedding and future grandmother of my kids. Oh my god, that's rare. Would it be as bad as broccoli? Yeah. Good lift. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving you that soundbite. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. Nope, nope, nope. Not giving you the soundbite. You can't have it. Hee hee. I'm so honestly saved by the fact that when Podge and I believe Nasir were doing the review that they laughed over it, because now nobody can clip that. I'm so saved by that. I didn't think about that. I have a bunch of friends I made on Guy Online you still talk to. Oh yeah. Gotta do it for the bit? No, I don't wanna. This is gonna get spammed, even if I limit it. Yeah, I'll make it $50 to redeem. How about that? How about that? I'll do it and I'll make it $50 to redeem. How do we feel about that? Please don't ask them for the files. They might give it to you. They might give it to you. Grabs up the wallet. Guy Online mentioned Gambino zombies. How many Brickens will it take for you to say yeah, buddy? What do you mean yeah, buddy? Like, is there a certain way to say yeah, buddy? I don't know if I know a yeah, buddy. Oh, Frames, hello? I'm back. Frames, Dogo? There we go. Gonna pitch a sales goal to Flork where if Sclim sells out of different things, you make him release forbidden sound clips. Oh no. Oh no, Flork will do it too. That's like... the only way it'll work is, yeah, Flork tells me to do it, and it's my job. And then I'm like, well, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. One Bricken for one good lift, yeah. That's fair. I think it's like a fair exchange rate. That's a pretty fair exchange rate, I would say. Yeah, Sclimbo cameo. That could be cool. I think there was a VTuber related cameo that some people had signed up for. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But I think at one point there was. Wasn't there too? Wasn't there like a VTuber cameo thing that you could sign up for at some point? You know? You're the only male VTuber. They have to exploit me. Yeah, true. I need to be exploited. Yobi's in it. Yeah, I think a couple people are in it. I think Cammy might be in it too. I forget what it's called. Or if it's still a thing. Like, if it's not a thing anymore, let me know. But yeah, it might. I don't know if it's a thing. I don't know. Me no. Let me go to ads now. Now's probably a good time to ad break. I've been yapping for a bit. I want to do some stretchies. So we'll be back in 4 minutes, everybody. I'll see you on the other side for more yapping and some Minecraft later on, I think. I will be right back. Get some stretchies, go to the bathroom, get a drink, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. All right, welcome back, everyone, from the ads. White Corvids, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I know the audio hiccup is a thing. I think it's funny at this point, too, so I'm just going to keep it. Because the thing is, though, it makes the timing of the ads work really, really well. Because it, like, right as it hits 0, the song tapers off, right? That's not automatic. That's manual. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, buddy is something Ronnie Cole. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I didn't know whose yeah, buddy you were thinking. Like the yeah, buddy, like that one, right? I didn't know whose yeah, buddy you were referring to, but I know about the yeah, buddy, of course. Of course I would. But welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a good time. I'm gonna probably have a shorter stream today for sure, in general, just because like I'm streaming a lot this week. Remember, we're live on Saturday too, and we're live for like 4.5 hours. So not only do I have the IRL stream tomorrow, we're also gonna be live on the channel on Saturday for like 4 hours. So forgive me if I have a couple shorter ones today and tomorrow, because pizza's probably also not gonna take like 3 hours, but we're not done yet by any means. But just letting you know ahead of time. I wouldn't expect a 4 or 5 hour stream today or tomorrow. Probably not. Yeah, I need to do other things. I need to have a life. Hello? Oh, there we go. That was just the screen. I just hit a cable and my whole screen went black. We're fine though. We're chilling. We're chilling like villains. Let's see. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we, I don't know, do something else? Oh, there was a marshmallow that came in that I missed. Let's hit that really quick. Go back over here. Okay, fitness chatting once more. New question. And again, if you have any, we can definitely still answer them. So feel free to ask. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to generally be eating healthier because I eat a lot of sugar heavy snacks. Living in the EU, mostly butter cookies are similar. Any recommendations on how to curb sweet tooth cravings? So unfortunately, I don't know EU brands too well. I don't know what's international and what isn't. I would say that normally, like if you're in the US, I'd say look into like the, artificial sugar things to curb the sweet tooth, or fruits or something like that, right? So ice cream wise, Halo Top, Nick's ice cream, this new protein ice cream, where it's still ice cream, it's just a lot lower in sugar, so it can help you wean off of that. There's a lot of like yogurt based things as well, but I think in the UK you're gonna have a lot of yogurt based things too. Yogurt's a really good way to crave the sweet tooth because it's inherently sweet, right? So you can get like, low fat yogurts and stuff like that. Greek yogurt always hits the sweet tooth, I think. And fruit in general, right? Just eating a lot of fruit. If you can go and get yourself a bunch of fruit, have like 3 or 4 fruits per day. I mean, just tell me that, like, I've never met somebody who doesn't feel full and satisfied sweet tooth wise after like eating an entire watermelon, right? Like there are ways you can game that system to just be like, yep, problem solved. So yeah, look into fruit, look into yogurt substitutes, I would say. But you're also, like I said, good to have artificial sugar things. That's just a fine way to help curb the addiction and to stay lower on calories. Totally fine to have as far as I'm concerned in terms of studies and stuff. You can always go for the 0 calorie, 0 sugar, or 0 sugar options. Not 0 calorie, but I think some things taste pretty similar. Like some people don't like the aftertaste of certain things. Some people will get like, diarrhea when they have sugar alcohols a lot. But for the most part, I'm fortunate that doesn't really affect me. And the big one I'm really fortunate about is for me, sugar-free syrup and normal syrup taste exactly the same. So try that stuff out, right? Try that all out. See what's up. And also dressings wise, never forget there are sugar-free dressings that you can use to substitute it on things. If you want to put chocolate, caramel, if you want to put blueberry dressing on something, even on the side of like actual like meaty dressings, not so much sugar, but there are like 0 calorie substitutes for ranch, for barbecue, for hot sauce, which already is usually pretty low in calorie, right? Usually 0 to 5 per serving. So there's plenty of things out there. You just might have to look at like a really big grocery store. But then again, I don't know what the UK's selection looks like, right? I don't know what the 0 sugar sections of UK stores look like. So I can't recommend specifics, but hopefully that helps. At least a little bit. Here's another question, just came in. When working long shifts, 10 plus hours, what's the best way to stay active? Should enough effort be made on the days someone works or save for days off? I think you should make an effort every day. Generally, a good indicator is we want to have at least 30 minutes of physical activity every day. That doesn't mean heavy lifting necessarily, just moving, right? And getting the heart rate up. So if you're working really long shifts, you just got to take breaks like we do on stream every once in a while to go and walk and do some stretching. You can try and weave sets into your day. That's something that I recommend, right? Like, if you're it sounds like you're probably at work, right? Like you're not working from home, because if you're working from home, I would say just have dumbbells and do sets on the side like every once in a while, right? Just get up and do some hard sets of stuff. But if you're at work but sitting down for 10 hours a day, then yeah, you just kind of have to get up and use the bathroom a lot, walk around a lot, take the stairs, take breaks. Ideally, and it's really, I would say, criminal if this wasn't the case, and I would be really, really mad about it. But like, ideally, if a job's letting you or making you sit down for 10 hours a day straight, ideally, you have the freedom to get up and move a little bit. If you don't, that's really messed up. And they're like stealing your lifespan like vampires. And that sucks. But hopefully you do. Hopefully you do. I don't let them steal your life like vampire. Don't, if you can avoid it. That's never good. But yeah, so, you know, if you're at a job, it's tough because, like, on one hand, if you're at a 10-hour shift and you're standing all the time and walking, you're good. You're fine. Like if you're a nurse or you work in like construction or certain logistics jobs, for example, ferrying a lot of stuff back and forth, teachers even are on their feet all day. So if you're on your feet all day and you're walking, you're good. You're getting your steps most likely in a 10-hour shift. But if you're seated, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. You can ask for standing desk accommodation if they might allow that to do a combo of sitting and standing. But other than that, you just have to get up and move. Just, you know, drink a lot of water and have an excuse that you need to pee every hour. Right? Then you're like, I'm staying hydrated, but you also get to walk a little bit. Then you go in the bathroom, do some squats. That's a good way to handle that, you know? That's a way to sneak it in. Ski resort I worked at, you'd be standing in one spot for 8 to 10 hours. Yeah, I can see that with ski lift operators. Yeah. But at least you're standing. At least you're not sitting down. Like you can move around a little bit. Although I will say standing and not moving for 8 to 10 hours at a time is also not that great. Like, don't get me wrong, sitting all day is bad, but standing all day in one place is also kind of bad. Ticket booths and rentals, yeah, true. All right, let's see here. Hey, what's up, Little Crow? Another one. We get temperatures of around 40 Celsius or like over 100 in freedom units, so working outside is too much sweat and heat. What are some good exercises you can do in a pool? Consider the pool isn't super large or deep. Ooh, because laps would be the right answer, but if it's not large, oh God. You know, I feel like the answer here actually isn't the pool. Because, like, realistically, all right, what do you do in a pool if it's not large and it's not deep? If it's large enough to do laps, you do laps. But if there's no room for cardio, if it's like a small pool, I think you have to work out inside is what you got to do. I think you have to go find a gym at that point or get a home setup or something with AC. Because this is a problem. Yeah, if it's too cold or too hot, you don't want to be working out in those temperatures. They can mess you up real bad really fast. Obviously, if you do work out when it's over 100, you're going to want to replenish electrolytes like crazy. You're going to need a lot more water. But ideally, you don't. Ideally, you don't do that, right? That's a bad idea. But yeah, I think you just have to find an inside way to work out in a gym or something. Because if the pool's not large, there's realistically not much you can do to like raise your heart rate or anything unless you just start flapping around, you know? What's the thing where your veins get big from standing all the time? I mean, I know from sitting, there's like deep vein thrombosis, which can like clot and kill you. But that's from sitting all the time. It's criminal how grocery stores don't let cashiers sit when clients aren't there. Yeah, that's messed up. They should just stop. Honestly, like jobs in general need to stop micromanaging people. I really like, I don't know what psychological profile they looked at that made them think that it mattered if somebody was sitting or standing or where that came from, but that's insane, right? Like we know that's insane. We know that somebody's ability to do their job really does not depend on if they're sitting down or standing up, right? Like that's insanity. So yeah, I think if it is boomers, they got to stop. They got to cut it out. They have to be punished. They have to be punished for their transgressions. All right. we can't let them have those sorts of says anymore. We have to bully them. -40 outside always sucks. Yeah, I bet outermost. I bet. Yeah. I don't care. I don't know why it would impact my day to see a cashier standing versus sitting. I don't see how that changes my day at all. Right? That doesn't bother me. And the cashier's old and has to work to make it, or younger is already working hard at school. Yeah. No, that's, I don't know. I don't know where that comes from, but I hope it's more complicated than just like they didn't like to see people sitting down. But I mean, productivity in general is weird, right? Like, not to go crazy on it or anything, but like, it does bother me. Like normal, you know, I'm always looking at the normal work environment from the outside because I kind of, you know, do things on my own. But it's always bothered me that like office jobs, people really only work like 3 or 4 hours a day, but they have to sit there for 8. I really think it's dumb. It's so dumb. It's like, just let them go home when they're done, right? Have like certain deliverables that have to be done each week And as long as they're meeting that, it really shouldn't be your deal, right? Because like realistically, everyone I know who has an office job works for 3 hours and then sits there pretending to work for 5. But it's all about how much you can pretend. It's like, oh, it's so dumb. 8-hour coffee barista shifts are not fun. Going constantly. Yeah. In the UK grocery store, cashiers sit, but in any other store, they have to stand. Ooh, yeah, no, don't do that. I mean, standing's good, but like have the option, right? Like there should be not allowing people to sit because it looks bad. That's stupid. If people think that that's a thing and they're like, oh, I don't want my cashier sitting because they look like they're not productive. If you're somebody who feels like that, shut up. If you're somebody that feels like that, shut up. You're not important. Yeah, go in the trash can now. Please direct yourself to the nearest trash can and get in. I care if someone's standing or sitting. I base all my day around how I care a lot about other people's lives. Oh my god. You love pretending to work, yeah. Not me sitting here with an office job getting my work done in 3 hours watching VTubers for 5. Well, I appreciate that, but it's silly. We should get to go home. Have you seen the terrifying AI video? Yes, I have. Tracking workplace efficiency. I think at some point you just don't put up with that, right? Like at some point you just have to cut the losses. You have to cut the losses and be like, all right. I remember my mom experienced it because my mom used to be in like, she was doing a lot of like tech sales stuff, right? And she was like high up, and then she took a break for like 10 years. And then she went back like during COVID. She was on a sabbatical for like a decade. And she went back after COVID and then immediately had like 3 jobs and lost them because she was like, this is crazy. They're tracking my mouse movements. That's insane. And I'm like, yup, that's apparently how it is now. My boss now is so nice. He hates micromanaging. Yeah, let you people do their thing. Micromanaging is bad managing, in my opinion. I think there is no world where micromanaging is ever good, right? Ever. I don't think it ever makes sense or contributes to a positive work environment, ever. Yeah, I can't believe these cashiers are sitting on the job, has an office job that they've had since 1970 with a firm handshake. Overnights during the holidays was how I started watching VTubers. Yeah. They trialed a 4-day work week in places in the UK and they found out productivity went up. Big surprise. I'm not surprised. People need time to live their life, man. We all do better when we can get some sunlight. I mean, like, I'm the biggest advocate for this, right? Like, I'm somebody who my focus is trying to make people healthier. So of course I'm opposed to office culture, right? Of course they're my natural enemies. The people who make people sit down and never move, or they don't get to eat. Yeah, they're my natural enemies. Like, obviously. AI doesn't count actual work, just pre-programmed movements. Yeah, exactly. That too. I mean, micromanaging yourself's kind of cool. I think that's kind of sick, but hey, what's up, Kona? My wife worked at a call center and casino and they timed the bathroom breaks. Yeah, if anyone times my stuff, I'm not doing it. I'd rather live in the van by the river. I'd rather be respected, I think. Weak times make weak men, so let's make them stand as cashiers in Walmart. That'll work. Hey, Auntie. Oh yeah, no. American obesity rate is very correlated with the increase in office work. Yep. Also the productivity thing. Like, never forget that everyone in the offices these days are like infinitely more productive than the past. Like, they're doing so much more work than the past, but you know, other things might not have increased alongside that productivity. But it's a completely different game. Like, working in an office now versus working in an office in the 70s or 80s is a different game. They are playing a different game. I remember my mom used to tell me what offices used to be like. She was like, yeah, no, we partied all the time. She was like, we just hung out and partied in the office all the time. It was fun, right? And I'm like, yeah, that is not the culture now. You found me on TikTok? Oh, awesome, Shadow. It's actually always good to know where people come from, because knowing that people have come from TikTok is really like good information, right? It lets us know that clips work and they do work and do cool stuff. So thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one, man. Yeah, well, hold on. I'm not saying anything. I didn't say anything political, Kona. That's not political. That's health focused. I'm not focusing on politics. I'm focusing on health. I would never say a political statement. I would never, as a Sclimbo. I don't get myself involved in politics. I have no interest. However, I do have health takes that, you know, sometimes there might be some relation, but, and one of those health takes is we shouldn't be sitting for 8 hours a day. How about that? I have the world's smallest bladder and my desk in our office is as far from the toilet as possible. I'm not productive. Yeah. Thought I liked office work when I was in corporate, then moving to hotel night shift when I got a nice mix of sitting and moving. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm not breaking loose from anything. I'm just a Sclimbo. I'm just a little guy. You know? It is apolitical. I mean, I am of the opinion it's apolitical, and to be like, I'm talking about health outcomes, right? Like, I'm talking about like health data outcomes. You know? It's like, that's not, I mean, it shouldn't be. So sitting for 8 hours is good if you're gaming. It's still not good. It's still not good. So yeah, I'm an Amish super. Yeah, I'm Amish. That's true. Not the anti-pasta button, no. But yeah, deploy John IRS. I just paid John IRS yesterday. They better get off my ass. But yeah, no, I just think, like, you know, we should be aware of that stuff, right? Like, we do have a current culture that is not conducive to optimal health. So obviously, being a health dude, that's like my enemy. Fighting that is part of the job, you know? I like fighting stuff. I need an enemy, or else I'll die. I'm like a shark. I need an enemy. A battle, like a Saiyan. If society collapses, I want to make a farming commune where we care about the stuff that relates to being cozy and eating. I just, like, you know, I have a one-track mind. My one-track mind is making people stronger. That's my job. My job is to make people stronger. Whatever that means, I will follow that to its end conclusion. My job is to make people stronger. Wherever that leads me, that's where it's going. Ah! Yeah, I do have an enemy, I guess. Vegetables, fair. Need to find I kind of want to be Vegeta, though. Can I be Vegeta? I think Vegeta's pretty cool. Maybe I'm more Goku coded, I don't know, but I like Vegeta. Stronger, Mecha Sclimbo. I don't know, I think I'd take the natural path, honestly. Like, we'll go back to the other scene. I think if you gave me the option, right? Because there's always the discussion of, like, do you get robot arms, right? Do you get robot body? I think I want to optimize natural body, I think. Like, I think I might be one of the Luddites in that case, you know? You have two wolves inside of you, Sclimbo, Goku, and Vegeta. Whoa, like, I have, like, Vegito and Gogeta inside of me. Biomancer. Yeah. That's true. I guess I am too silly happy for Vegeta. Yeah, true. Vegeta did take Bulma's non-natty blitz waves. You're actually, yeah, true. He frauded his way to Super Saiyan 4. You're so right about that, Kono. He frauded his way to SS4. Damn, so true. So true. Get metal arm covers. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool. But no, I think, like, I don't know. Like, if I was given the option of cyber body, I like the idea of people getting stronger and better, right? But I think I'm like the natural approach. I think I'd be a bit of a Luddite. I think I would be like, you know what? I want to see how far the human body can go naturally. I don't know if I want augments. I'd probably go augment if it was like that or death, right? Like, if we could stay young forever, I would pick staying young forever over having robot body, even if the robot body was stronger. But if it was between a matter of like just dying of old age and robot body, I'm going to take robot body. Definitely. I just hope they don't trap me in the machine forever and then it becomes like I have no mouth and I must scream. That would be pretty bad. I mean, I would simply find a way to scream, but in a world with elective prosthesis that are as good as existing human limbs, I think the question is, how far can an individual take their body? Yeah, true. See the anime that's Harry Potter? Yes, that's Mashal, right? Mashal? Jetstream Sam? Yeah. I never asked for this. Would be cool. Would be cool. You work in neurotech and I love building bionic eyes, spinal brain implants, but I don't think the tech's ready at all. Yeah, no, definitely not. But I think, like, I would rather augment over death, but I'd rather stay natural if I could stay, like, if we had, like, reverse age tech, right? Or, like, keeps your age the same. I would rather stay in my, like, 20s and natural than have a cyber body, I think. Even if the cyber body was way stronger. Robot body in so much that it braces your natural features instead of boosting them. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I don't know, though. Like, I'd be like, maybe there's some, hey, Loon, what's up? Welcome in. I don't know. Maybe there's some, like, weird magical thinking on my end, though. Like, maybe there's a spirituality or something there, though. Because I'm like, oh, but I don't know. Maybe I feel like if I went metal, I'd be, like, locking myself out of a tech tree, right? Like, maybe there's a cool magical human potential power tech tree that we haven't unlocked. And if we get augmented, we lock ourselves out of it, right? It like poisons our soul. And I don't know that, right? I don't know that. So I'm like, oh, it's a gamble. That's a gamble. Yeah, Jetstream Sam was really cool. He was really cool after he lost at arm wrestling. Yeah, he was so cool. The coolest guy. He was the coolest guy. I'm just remembering the Naruto panel. The Obito, he was the coolest guy panel. I take a robot body. That's just because Ehlers-Danlos gets worse with age. True, yeah, true. I go robot body. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you're at, right? Like, I totally get if you have a like a permanent condition or something, it would make a lot more sense. I would like, if I could just have my body at like 19 forever, or like 19 or 20 forever, that would be I would elect for that, I think, over robots. Like, even if I wasn't the strongest, I'd probably just enjoy that more, and I could like focus in on cool magic or something. Become like a magic dude. Hey, what's up, Prenom? Yeah, I'm a Sclimbo. Good to meet you. It's me, Sclimbo. What's up, Prenom, on the YouTube side? All right, we get some more Cyrillic. Can anyone translate that? I don't know what that says. My bad. I can't read. I'm illiterate. Robot body, your circuits aren't upgradable due to limited production run. Damn. But saying that, if I could quantum leap back to 18 or 20, I'd just choose exercise. Yeah, you could stabilize it. Exactly. I mean, there should be a way to work on that now, at least, right? Like, even with Ehlers-Danlos and being older, I think gaining muscle still helps, correct? Upgrades. I mean, I can like upgrade myself. Because what if there's magic? All right, here's my problem. Oh, I don't want the translation. No, I kind of do want the translation. I kind of do. Oh, it's not safe for work. Oh. I mean, I kind of want to know. I am a knower. As long as it's not too not safe for work, right? Oh, it's a compliment. Oh, thank you. I hope you can dry yourself off. Thanks. I hope you got a towel for that. Yeah. There is, but I'm a 45-year-old lady, so it's much more difficult. That's true, but not impossible. I still believe in you, Auntie. I still believe in you. You can definitely mitigate, I think. Yeah, everyone's like, huh? I was cool with it. Man. I was cool with it. I did want to know. Oh, did you get timed out? I'm sorry. No, I was cool with it. I did want to see what it was. Listen, I'm a knower. I want to know. But I was cool with that. I asked for the translation, to be fair, even after what I was about to say was, as long as it's not a slur. But it wasn't, so we're chilling. Linux is just software. We're talking about the body itself. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'll ask the mods to translate it. Mods, drop a translation in chat. Drop a perfect translation in chat. My stepmother lost a ton of weight a few years back. She was over 40. Works a nurse. Yeah, I mean, everyone can lose weight at any age. There's no age gap to losing weight. That's for sure. In fact, like we're learning nowadays, people used to think that the metabolism slowed down pretty fast. It doesn't. New studies are being done, and it seems like the metabolism, in many cases, doesn't slow down like properly and significantly until the 60s. Until 60s for some people. I believe that was on men, though. I don't know about women. I haven't seen that. That might be different with menopause. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it wasn't that different. We'll see. Mods, pull his arm labrum style. Please don't do that. Hey, Sharkbite. Mods, translate all the world's languages. Mods, post in ancient Sumerian, please. Mods, translate cuneiform. Mods, balance their diet and optimize their protein. Mods, give them some brickin'. Mods, find the meaning of life. I gotta get good at those. I gotta get good at just asking the mods for literally anything. Mods, solve problems in mathematics really quick. Mods, quantum entangle. Hard to know with women because stuff like having children is a big impact on metabolic changes. Yeah, you're true. Yeah, women who've never had kids might be closer. We'll see. Release the Sumerian file. Yeah, mods, rebuild the Tower of Babel so we can understand. That's a good one, actually, Tai. It's a really good one. Mods, rebuild the Tower of Babel so we can translate Cyrillic. Yeah, they've gotten very busy, haven't they, Frost? You Willikers. Math, I can't do. Hey, me neither. Math is hard. Mods, explain the pyramids. Mods, explain the pyramids. Mods do a big scream just for fun. Sounds like a hawk. Release the good lift files. No. Mods, explain all of Kingdom Hearts. Reset Hammurabi's code. Oh, so many good ones you can do. It's a good bit. It's like a forever bit. I don't think that one ever gets stale. I mean, maybe if I say it 100 times in one stream, but as like a general rule, I don't think it gets that stale, you know? Kind of chill with it. Kind of vibey, you know? Mods do the Guzzlord scream. Yeah. Ah! You gotta look it up if you haven't. You haven't. Mods make Pokemon real. The Pokemon world's kind of, I think that's the right answer when it comes to the question of what fantasy world do you want to be in, right? Because everyone always asks like, oh, what would be your #1 setting? Like if you could go and isekai into one setting. Mods, have a little smooch. I hope you're having a good day. If you could isekai into one setting, Pokemon's the right answer. Like almost definitely, right? Yeah, it's like post-apocalyptic utopian. But I think about the thing about Pokemon, right, is like assume. So if you say something like, oh, One Piece or Dragon Ball, right? It's like, well, you're not a Saiyan, right? So you might be able to learn Ki, but, you know, you probably don't have a Devil Fruit. You're probably just some dude, right? But Pokemon is a world where everyone kind of wins. Yeah, saying anything like Fallout, that's crazy, right? But even assuming you're a base level person, like Pokemon's always the right answer. The Pokemon world is one in which every single person gets to have a fun adventure. Food seems to be free. So is places to sleep. Outside is like safe all the time. Like there are Pokemon around, don't get me wrong, but like no one's getting like poisoned by a Weedle when they're sleeping. They're just being cute and like being weird, right? And some people are afraid of bugs, but like it's just safe all the time. And you get to go on magical adventures and there's nothing bad at all. Like no matter who you are, it's a win. You know what I mean? Well, it's making me learn every piece of One Piece lore from the last 1100 episodes. Me actually in 2021. You live in Kanto, maybe skip Hoenn or Sinnoh. Sometimes they get earth-shaking events. Star Trek and Pokemon are utopias. Yeah, but like Star Trek seems like it might be boring because it's just kind of the future. See, the thing is, I want to go on a Pokemon adventure, right? Like for me, the appeal of Pokemon is the journey. It is being like, let me grab these dudes, these little guys, and I'm just going to go out and see what adventures I get up to, right? You meet people, you travel with them, you say goodbye, you go get into pitched combat, right? Pitched battles, as Zach and Cody would say. And yeah, it's just good. There's no downside, you know? Be that lady who just disappears to a haunted house, never seen again. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! So my soul can be sent to hell. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's not great either. You live in Galar. I have a set of Discord emotes that contain the entire B. Wait, what do you mean the emotes are the B movie? How does that even work? Yeah, make cupcakes for their Pokemon. I just don't see a downside to the Pokemon world. It seems like people seem to work for fun in the Pokemon world. You know what I mean? Like everyone who's working a job, it seems to be their passion in Pokemon. What about the Yeast Age of Exploration? Okay, that kind of slaps too. But isn't Pokemon literally just that? Without like danger for the most part? You know? There's like everything that is in, I mean, don't get me wrong, like Yeast Age of Exploration is like pretty sick, right? Like Adol's Adventures is like 50 journeys. That rocks. I want to do that in real life. But like, Pokemon kind of just beats it, I think. One of the better parts of Pokemon could be beating 10-year-olds in battles because of an office worker. I just think like, you know, going on an adventure, right? That's like the main appeal of it, is just going on a journey and seeing what you get up to. Like wherever interests take you, whoever you meet along the way. That's like how I like to travel in real life. All I'd say against the Pokemon world is it seems to be constantly on the precipice of ecological disaster. Not in the anime, though. I'm mostly talking about the anime, not like the game world. The anime world is like way more comfy and safer seeming, you know what I mean? Like if you watch a lot of the anime, it's just an ideal world for the most part. And yeah. I just like, that's how I like to travel in real life. I try to think of it like a Pokemon adventure almost, where it's just like, you go somewhere, you travel wherever the wind takes you, you meet people, you stay wherever, and you just have a good time. You just like, accept the journey, right? The call to adventure. The game movie worlds are like cataclysmic. Yeah, they are. But the actual day-to-day anime world's pretty chill. It's pretty all right. Mods, remove Sclimbo's memory of all Pokemon media. That would go so hard. be able to experience it again. Although, you know what? I probably wouldn't like it. You know? If I played it now for the first time, I probably wouldn't like it. As an introvert, having to fight people I make line of sight with is my only downside. Yeah, but that's not real in the anime world. And the reason why I'm using the anime world as a basis is because that's like the more fleshed out one, right? So there's more answers to things there. So it seems like that's the right, like that's where you would end up, because that answers most of the questions about how the world works for the most part. Yeah, love to travel the world in a relatively safe, enjoy ancient cities, discover new Pokemon. Yeah, Winter Charm, you can do that in real life. It's called a Japan trip. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. You can do all those things on a Japan trip if you install Pokemon Go. Visit ancient cities, right? Discover new Pokemon. Travel the world in relative safety. All of this can be done from a Japan trip with Pokemon Go installed on your phone. Dragon Ball, let's see. So I got the chance. Yeah, you just die all the time. All the time. The vibes peak living makes me miss traveling the US with my dog once upon a time. Yeah, by truck and bus. I want to do a cross-country US trip. I really do. I really do. Oh yeah, if I played Red, Blue, Yellow at current age, I'd be like, oh, this is like trying to play Final Fantasy Adventure. I'd be like, what's happening? Where do I go? I'd read a guide. I'd be like, ugh. You'd want manga Pokemon so you can fist fight Rayquaza? Nah, I think anime Pokemon's too comfy. Go to Giza, catch a Spiritomb. Pokemon Go to Japan. Pokemon Go to Japan. No, it was wild though. When I was there the first time, I was walking on the what's it called? Words escaping me right now. The Nakasendo, the old samurai post town trail, and there was in real life, like in like a mill town, a real ass live Pokemon Go Pokestop, like in real life, right? And I was like, huh, that's like pretty close to just Pokemon being real at this point. Out in this like city in the middle of the mountains and stuff like that. This town in the middle of the mountains. They're all wooden, but there's a Pokemon Go like physical stop in real life. Kind of comfy. You have 3 bags packed at all times: a 2-day, 5-day, and a 14-day. Nice. That's so sick. That's so sick, Winter. Oh, manga Pokemon. It sounded like I said something else. Oh, I don't know what it sounded like. Yeah, I love doing that. I need to go on a trip. I mean, luckily we have CarrierCon coming up in like a month. Actually, a month. I think I leave a month from like today or yesterday or something for CarrierCon. So that's exciting. But again, that's like, you know, you're going to a place and that's like a, you know, 3 or 4 day. And that's going to be a lot of fun, but it's not like a travel adventure. I got to go on another travel adventure. I'm getting hankerings. I got to make bad financial decisions, put it on a credit card and pay the dividends later. That's how last October, with a 30-hour notice, I went to Qatar. Nice. Camped in the desert, rode a camel. Yeah, hunting with a falcon. That's so sick. That's so sick. Oh, I want to do stuff like that. I'm getting, oh boy. Hold on. What are Japan flights looking like right now? Just, you know, out of curiosity, you know, out of curiosity. If I were to just, you know, just take a look, right? Not on screen, of course, but if I were to just, you know, take a look and see how things are looking. I have friends there right now. You know, I'd have a place to stay. It'd only be the plane ticket and food, and I'm already paying for food. You know? Already paying for food, so I have things I have to do though. I kind of have to be. Oh, that's kind of cheap. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, that's kind of but this is the best time to go. My first Japan trip was like March 18th to June like 20th or something like that, and it was like optimal timing. I hit everything. I hit the end of cherry blossoms, all of spring, and then like before it got too hot in summer, and it was peak. I got snow when I went up north too, so it felt like, and then I went to Okinawa, so it felt like I had 3 seasons all in one trip in 3 months. It was so sick. However, if I were to look at these dates here, let's take a look-see at instead of betting on where Sclim is each stream, we should bet on whether I took an impromptu Japan trip. I mean, my best play, I'm dumb. My best play would have been, this would have been the play. The play would have been to chain it off of CarrierCon, right? So I'm already in California, and then I just go from there because I'm already in Cali. But I bought a round trip. So, but you know, if I take a little look-see here, what's the cheapest flight? 2-week trip in the next 6 months? I mean, I'd go for longer, but I'd go for a month at least. Did you tell him about the Ozempic grind set? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the Ozempic grind set? YetiCon happens in my backyard? Ooh, that's sick. Tokyo's only 8. Ooh, Tokyo's like 800. That's a round trip price too. And that's in March. That's before CarrierCon. I can't do that. Well, I'd be back in time. I'd be back in time. I could just... No. Mod, teleport us to Canada. If anything, I should go after CarrierCon before Off-Kai. This is a bad thought. I can't afford this. However. But I can't afford it, but do I need it? Would I do it regardless? Tweet about people who take GLP-1s being fired. Oh, right. You sent me that. I forgot about that. Yeah, no. There was an insane tweet I got sent by Flamebird, which was investment banking firms were saying people can't take Ozempic and get hired there because if they're not hungry for the grind. And I was like, that's insane. You guys are nuts. That's a cult. You're insane. That's crazy. Time to fund Slim's third Japan trip through Throne. Don't do it. I'll do it. Don't do that to me. I will go immediately. Don't do it. I'll go immediately. Yeah, that's not a boomer take. That is a like Wolf of Wall Street insanity take is what that is. That's like a Wolf of Wall Street cult take is what that is. Like real psycho hours. Yeah, Mark, you can hear me going to the airport right now. I'm going right now. Canada viewer gang. There's a lot of Canadians around. A lot of Canada action. Big extreme Canada action. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, but I do have a friend there right now. I like desperately need to go. Oh, I'm thinking about it, Div. I know it comes up a lot, but like the withdrawal, actually just talking about it now, I saw some videos earlier that I like couldn't watch. I've been there the whole time. No, I saw some videos I couldn't watch because like they hit my timeline. So you probably saw I tweeted out the there was a video I retweeted of Hakuba, which is a town where the Olympics were held one point, because someone like a really nice video of Hakuba dropped on my TL and I like retweeted it. I was like, yeah, this place rocks. Like it was so beautiful and stuff. So I've been getting more, and I got like one this morning right before stream of just like a dude. It was just a dude at like 8:30 p.m. and he's just lying in bed scrolling his phone and goes out and goes to a Kombini, and like the streets are just like so quiet and like a little dark, but it's like, you know, things are still active, and I'm like, oh god, like it's been too long. I haven't been since I missed last year, so I haven't been since 2024, and like I don't know, I might need to go. I might need to. That might be important. even though it wouldn't make a financially smart choice. I might need to go in spring. If I can stay with my buddy and just pay the plane ticket, and I'm eating food anyway, and I eat sheep. I mean, it's maybe. What's up, Nuna? No, I wasn't talking shit about you. I was talking about how nice you are and how much I like you and how kind, and you give me smooches and you're kind to me. That's what I was talking about with Scab on Helldivers, because I imagine that's what you're referring to. Hey, buddy. Let's see. I'm talking about going to Japan. Tell me a plane ticket to Tokyo is just about how much I paid for 4 new tires and a wheel alignment. Yup. And getting there is the expensive part. You kiss your older sister on the mouth. No, I'm an only child. Nuna's driving my house. Yeah, damn. Guys, oh, I might have to go. All right, should this turn into a Japan trip planning stream? Swapping topics. Should this turn into Japan trip planning stream? Speaking of Helldivers, what about Aodo? How about that Vox engine? Oh, I learned what that was. Smacks you. Okay. Yeah, I think like, let me DM someone. Hey, you got enough room? Hold on. No, I'll do that later. Realistically, I can't look on. I mean, I guess we could look at prices though, right? We could look at like hotel prices without me signing in. We could see what, I mean, I'm not paying for a hotel if I'm going this time, but unless. Oh, dangerous thoughts. I'm being torn in 20 different directions right now because I'm thinking about it and I'm like, well, the only problem would be the stream time. No, I'm not buying a ticket for you too. I'm poor, Nuna. I'm making a bad decision if I do this. 3 months of the year, the locals leave and are replaced by Floridians. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't need to go to in person to a con until off Kai, right? So, oh, but I lose my training income. That's not good. So I couldn't stay a long time. But I do have some free time between Carrier Con and like off Kai. Stream time would be a problem though, because it'd be right in the middle of the night. Yeah, capsule hotels are all right. I think manga cafes are better bang for buck though. Because the thing about the capsule hotel, right, is like, all right, yeah, you get your capsule, but you actually get more privacy for the same price at a Kaikatsu Club's private room. And it's like the same price. And you also have a computer and like amenities, so it's fine. They say we learn from our mistakes. You're right, Ori. I should make a big mistake so I can learn from it. Right? You're right. I should go into big debt for a Japan trip so that I can learn from that mistake. I think you have a good perspective. I think you have a really good perspective. What's up, fools? What's going on? That's a really good perspective, actually. Wow, Ori. Why didn't I think about that? Why didn't I think about that? That changes everything. I have to be dumb on purpose. We drink. That'd be a bad idea. Oh, no, I'll look at it. I'll look at it. I really shouldn't, though. I really shouldn't, though. But when we do it in the future at some point, I will be making stuff from there, for sure. Perspective maxing. Yeah, wow, many perspectives. But yeah, when I do go in the future next time, we will make streams from there. We make stream. I said that like I was a Neanderthal. Sclimbo, make stream from Japan. Make stream good. Make stream big good. I am fighting my demons. I'm fighting the I'm fighting the Japanese spirit inside of me. my weeaboo self. There are two wolves inside of me. One is a weeaboo. And one is financially responsible. The financially responsible one tends to win, but not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes when I start getting this, I know this thing too. There's something about me where it's like when I start getting ideas, I know it's inevitable. Like there's a point where I can think of something enough that even if I don't know if it's a good idea, I know I will do it. And I think I'm reaching that point. I think I'm getting pretty close to that point where it's like, even though I'm weighing it, I know that when I talk about it this much, it ends up happening usually. So proud to say I've been listening to some Sclimbo tips on a certain diet. Already dropped 5 pounds. Let's go, fools. Keep it up. Keep me updated too. Glad to know it's working for you. I could become the shaman king. You know what? Maybe I should go to Japan as a treat. Amelia, maybe I should. Maybe I should. I wonder if I can swap my ticket to a one-way for Carrier Con, because that would be pretty optimal. Just go right off that. I'll have to do some math after stream. Treat yourself. I don't know if I deserve a good treat though, Zep. I mean, if you think about it though, it's also like, I think one of the best tips for losing weight is go to Japan. I think that's one of the best tips ever. So really, if you think about it, it's like, it's part of my cut, right? It's part of a cut. It's optimal if you think about it. That's another good excuse. We should come up with more good excuses, more good reasons, you know? Fools, thanks for the 3 subs. Oh, now I have to do it. Oh, wow, 3 subs. Now I have to go to Japan. I have no choice. Thank you for the sub to Wari Canary, Ash, and 2 Nekos back to back. Thank you, fools. I appreciate it big time. Could you write it off as business expense? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I could. Oh, for sure. If I go to Japan with the intention of making content there, I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure I can. Oh, you had a baby. You don't want to travel far with a toddler. I get you. But congrats on the kid. I should be able to write that off. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I think you can. Because we can write off plane tickets for conventions and stuff. Right? If we pay for it. Me who spent 3 months pondering my next phone, comparing prices. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do when I buy a new phone too, to be fair. Hey, Absol, what's up? Thanks for the raid. How you doing, Absol? What's going on? 1 sub per ticket, the third's an overlay. Yeah, 1 sub per ticket. The third's a little treat. I hope you had a good stream, Absol. Thanks for coming in. What are you up to, buddy? What are you up to? Thanks for coming by. We're talking about Japan stuff. Talking about Japan trip. I'm just, oh boy. My existence is a threat, fair. It's tough too, because like, there's a lot of jokes There's a lot of jokes right now about like Japan trip, right? And I feel a little bit a hipster about it. I do have a little bit of hipster in me about it, where I'm like, yeah, but my Japan trip's different. I like go on adventures and stuff. I go to the wilderness. I go to small rural places. I don't just go to Kyoto and Tokyo. Like I'm a little hipster about it, right? Because everyone's making fun of people going on Japan trips now, and I'm like, no, it's different. It's different. I promise. Yeah, you can write it off. I never bother writing off meals. I never bother. I would write off hotels and plane ticket and be happy with that, honestly. Then I keep second guessing my choice. Yeah, no, I agree with that too. There is a lot of guilt. Did some Destiny, some Warframe, nothing much. Getting back into the thick of it. Nice. Thick of it. I'm always feeling thick with it, to be fair. Oh, yeah, though. But yeah, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. Sclimbo Japan arc. The only thing is I would really have to figure out streams, because that would be like the biggest problem is the stream time. I don't think it would work, because I'd have to be nocturnal to hit the stream time, and I'd also need a place where it was okay to be loud at night, right? And that's like the biggest hurdle, I would say. Because like stream schedule wise, we'd be fine. Like I wouldn't have to swap the days or anything like that. I could totally do it, just go there and work, and then just enjoy Japan on the times I'm not streaming. That'd be easy peasy. I've done that before in the Sclim factory. But yeah, the problem would be the stream time, and I wouldn't want to like swap times on everyone just to swap back. That would feel wrong. So I'd have to be nocturnal and find like a middle of the night loud place. I don't know. I'll ask around. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's a thought to consider at the very least. Thought to consider. All right, kind of want to play some Minecraft. Let's play a little bit of the Mythos server Minecraft. I think we did enough yapping today. That was a good bit of yapping. But let's cool down a bit. Oh, actually, hold on. Wait. There's one more marshmallow. Almost missed it. My bad. Let's go. Marshmallow surprise at the end here. We got question coming in. What's better, an intense short exercise or a longer steady exercise? Honestly, the same. Fun fact. If we're talking calorie burn, if equated for, well, I should say if equated for calories burned, there's no inherent benefit to either. So, there's no like trick, right? Like the thing about short exercise is you get more calories burned in a shorter amount of time, but the intensity is a lot higher. Long steady state though, you can burn the same amount of calories, just it takes longer, right? But there's no inherent benefit. It's not like any of them inherently burns fat faster as a method. So both are good. I think intense short exercise is pretty good for heart. I think that might be slightly more beneficial for heart health, but I don't know, a lot of like, if you're in like if we're talking like zone 2 versus hit, you're probably fine either way. I actually don't think it matters so much. I think preference more than anything, and depends on what you're training for. Like if you're training for a marathon, do longer steady state. If you're training for a sprint, do short exercise. But for the general health purpose, I'd say a combination of both. Do like, you know, a couple intense short days of cardio, I think we're talking about here, and then some longer steady state days. But you're fine doing either. Right? You don't want to go crazy on hit. That can hurt you negatively if you do it like every day for a lot of like long period of time, or if you do it like pretty intensely every day, you do need to recover. But long steady state you can do all the time, and it's like generally safer. But both are good. I'd say use either. There's no inherent benefit to either, really. When you hit zone 5 in badminton, you feel it. Yeah. Noise is difficult. I knew some creatives who built soundproof booths in their apartment. Yeah, just not to bother their neighbors. Yeah, that's the thing, is like the walls are very thin, and you will be a bother in many places if you talk at night, even if I'm talking at this volume. So we need to either have a place that's big enough and insulated enough for that to be a thing, or we need to be out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm pretty sure that my friend right now who I would stay with is like right in the middle of Tokyo somewhere. So I think he's in like Taito or something, which is probably not the case, right? So I have to look. I could ASMR it. You're right. Yeah. Every stream will just be like, hey guys, welcome to the Sclimbo stream. You know, we're here now. We're being quiet because it's the middle of the night. We'd have to be lower volume. We'd have to talk like this, maybe even a little quieter, and it'd be really low key is what we'd have to do to not. Yes, I could Tai. So that's the right answer. Streaming from karaoke would be the right answer. That would cost way too much money, because I'd have to stream 4 times a week, right? So I'd have to be going to karaoke just to stream 4 times a week, and that's like $16 per pop for a couple hours, which is like cheap for that. But like, yeah, I mean, it's like, ooh, Middle of nowhere with lots of insulation or snow. Yeah, it's fine in my normal house. Just, I don't know about there. But hopefully that answers the question. There's no inherent benefit to either, so you're good to do either. We used to think that HIIT was more efficient for fat burning, but that wasn't true. It turns out our data wasn't complete on that, so it seems to be the case they're even in terms of when it comes to calorie burn, right? Just one's faster, right? So if you have less time, do intense short exercises. It's just more efficient. Stream from Yakiniku. I guess you could. Actually, that would be a vibe. That would be a vibe, but they're not open that late. You know what? I'd have to find like, oh, maybe there is. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Auntie, you might be cooking here. I have a crazy idea. So Japan has themed cafes. What if there's a streamer cafe where people stream from? Googling. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Streamer Cafe Japan. That's like has to be a thing, right? Streamer coffee company. Are there streamer cafes? Are there cafes for streamers in Tokyo? Hold on. Yes, there are. Really? These venues offer high-speed internet, power outlets, professional gaming, or streaming equipment. Streamer Coffee Company in Shibuya, Nakimeguro, and Harajuku. It's a chain, California-style atmosphere, work-friendly. Yeah, hold on. I think we're cooking. I have to do some, like, I got to do looking into this, right? Look up some videos, but time limits. Because that's not very expensive if you just get a snack, right? You just get some food there and then stream. Because I have good filters. I can probably filter out other streamers. Ooh, that's interesting. I never thought of that angle. The other angle I thought about was renting a love hotel, right? Because it would be soundproofed. That was another thought I had, is just try and rent out a love hotel for a month, like a room there, and do it from there. But like, this might be cheaper. Might have some overnight office worker space with soundproofing. Yes. Yes. Actually, I could stream. No, that might be more expensive, because I was going to say I could stream from a manga cafe, but that might be more expensive. Yeah, I don't care if there's smoke. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I feel like a foreigner would have a hard time doing it. I mean, I can speak some Japanese, so I could probably order. Depending on, I mean, maybe they're maybe they're into that, right? Maybe it's like a cool thing where it's like, oh, sick, like a VTuber's coming by, a foreign VTuber's coming by to stream here, right? Maybe that's like a neat little thing for them, right? Depending on like the place, right? Maybe that's like a fun novelty for a little bit, as long as it's not too annoying. So that could be cool. Are love hotels overpriced? They weren't that bad. I looked it up ahead of time. Stream from the Love Hotel. Yeah. Sclimbo from the Love Hotel. Coming to you live. That could be fun. But yeah, wait, hold on. We might be cooking an idea here, because if we solve the soundproofing problem, then all we have to then that solves, as long as I'm nocturnal, that solves the hotel problem, which means all I'd need is the plane ticket, because I'd already be spending money on food here, which girl math means that the whole trip would only cost the plane ticket if I girl math, right? Because if we assume that the price of the cafe, if I just eat a meal there while I stream, and that we just call that food cost, I can girl math that to be only the plane ticket for a trip to Japan. Okay. We might be doing something right now. You can download Google Translate and keep it as an offline version. Yeah, the only thing I need help on, I mean, like, I'd get my Japanese back pretty fast if I was there, probably. So, yeah, then it'd just be, I mean, reading kanji, you can just do through your phone. I know kana. How would you chat? How would you feel about streams coming to you live from the streamer cafe in the streamer cafes in Nakameguro? How would you feel about that? Would that be cool? Would that be pretty cool? Ooh, I'm getting bad ideas. I gotta look into some stuff after stream today. I'm getting downright naughty ideas here. Very naughty. Preface this by saying it's still not like a good idea, like financially. It's still really not a good idea, but like, well, less of a bad idea. Yeah, we can go on an adventure. All right, let's play some Minecraft. That's enough theorizing. I'm gonna look into some stuff. I'm smiling. I got like a tee-hee going on, a little bit of a tee-hee. Let's go to Minecraft. As if we'd ever tried to dissuade you. Fair. Some of them could be IRL streams. They definitely could be. And I could expense it. And I could expense it. Cooking. Yeah, we're gonna shoot some two-whoos right now. Hold on, let me change the title to... I can change the stream title. That doesn't split the VOD, right? I forgot about that. I just want to change the title to shooting two-whoos in Minecraft. What do you mean you lost me? I'm still here. No, it doesn't? Alright, bet. So, shooting Toho with guns in Minecraft. Is there such a thing about TOS titles? Probably not. That's probably fine, right? Did I spell Toho right? Yeah, I believe I did. All right, cool. We go Minecraft. We go Minecraft! Update. Category. All right, guess what? I already have it ready. Because I've had it ready this whole time. Hee hee. It's here. I just got to turn the audio back on. Two-whoos. The Tohos. The two-whoos. Not clickbait. Real. Yeah. All right, let me put you guys over on the other screen and we'll play some Minecraft for a tiny bit before I get too hungry, which could be soon. We'll see. The Tohos. The Tohos. All right, let's see. Never really got involved with Toho. I'm like aware of it. I know some of the characters, but like I never played it or anything. It was, I'm not good at bullet hells, so. Master volume. All right, let's see what the sound effects are looking like here. Also, let me just hide the IP. It is whitelist, but let me hide it anyway. So we are going on to the Mythos server right now. Should be good. So yeah, this is Mythos's SMP. They're running like a 3-week one. I'm just kind of messing around. I like don't have time to be super involved. So I have like a Sclim zone. I'm just kind of farting around, you know, just like hanging out and being like, yeah, I'm in a little bit. I'm in when I can. I spelled it wrong. I totally did. Hold on. Fixing it. Thank you. Updated. Updated. Now let me load my 170 mods really quick as I join this world and it crashes on me. Let me just let the game crash real quick. Trying to load. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, chew. Excuse me. Little sneezy guy. Oh, here we are. I still have my old skin too from Parasite. I ignored it. You. Yeah, sorry. No, you in color. All right, Minecraft. How's the audio looking? I probably need to boost it a little. You know, just let me know if it's too quiet. It should be fine. Other things are louder. Oh, yeah, here's my gun bench. Here's my little hovel, as usual. I have a hole. That's where I drop trash. That's my trash hole. I made the pit. The Sclim pit is going, of course. Out here, we have our beautiful shadered world that I don't run at 60 FPS. Right? And a gun. And a CZ75 gun. A pistol. A real gun that I can shoot people with. But for some reason, there's so many mods that the keybind overlaps. So, it says essential network error whenever I reload. Yeah, I'm showing hole. Check it out. Here's my hole. Sclim hole. And then I put some flowers on top, but the grass didn't grow for some reason. I got some flax over here for string. And this is the Sclim zone. This is Sclim hole and the also there's monsters. There's big scary monsters in the water. The worst of them being leeches, because they suck my life forever when they get on me. I have like one Sclim hole. You know? One of the first things you do in mod packs is go turn off all the stuff you're not using. Yeah, I didn't bother. I'm pretty basic with Minecraft, so who's on? Oh, Apollo's on. HR's on. Nasu's on. Let's see. Jake, Autumn, Twisted, Ray. Cool. I mean, as with any server, right? It's always evening. It's always evening where, yo, a Terrapin, where things pop off. Yeah, HR's here. What's up, Terrapin? What's going on? I'm gonna shoot him with a gun. And I pull out my gun. Got him. I need some more bullets, though. Need more bullets. I'll remember the bullet recipe. Yeah, sorry for killing that turtle. Even the Minecraft model doesn't know. Yeah, look at well, I have my little model right here. I got armor on. My bullets. I need more bullets, though. Got word my fiance is cooking a brick with her friend. Keep telling her it's not like her usual cursed novelty food, but she's determined. It's a good one. I want to see more people eat brickim. Don't remove my skin. I need that. All right, let me remember how to cook bullets. Because I need, like, supplies for that. I need to get my bullets. All right, right. This is copper and gunpowder. Gunpowder is what we needed to make. That's, like, what our production's focusing on, but there's a mod for that. Because we can make gunpowder with sugar. Where's the sugar recipe? Yeah, sugar, charcoal, flint. We can get flint. We can get charcoal. Sugar. I accidentally got rid of all my crops. So we need to look for a sugarcane. That's my big one. We need to find sugarcane somewhere. And I did search the coast and I didn't find it. Hold on. What's the audio looking like? Oh, that's actually a good audio level. Perfect. Game audio chilling. So I'm going to just... Oh, I don't want to go in there. That's a little scary shark. He's going to eat my butt. Maybe if I go over here... Crossing the water is always a little sketchy because there's sometimes very big scary monsters. It has the thalassophobia mod, which means there are like titanic evil sea monsters. Not great. Not ideal. But maybe if I hit another coast, I just need a couple sugarcane to get the farm started so that I can make a lot of gunpowder for bullets. Because there's like bazookas and rifles and stuff too. But yeah, ocean bad in this one. So the leeches are the worst because they'll just come in and give you the suck. And then you, ooh, there's some. Easy win. Easy win. I searched all around my coast, but didn't go over here because it was like kind of far. Right? I can't see that far, so it's scary. Hopefully no big monsters. I think they can even spawn in the shallows, but I'm not sure about that. We'll stay on land for the most part. Take a sneaky over here. That, oh, just out in the middle. All right, risk it. No monsters. Oh, that's a little turtle, a little tootle. Evil ass ocean, yeah. And then we grab this. This is all we need. We can build from here. 3 is perfect. Reminder that a Greek ruler once went to war with Poseidon by having his army go to the beach and attack the ocean. That's sick. Go get it. Fight the ocean. I want to fight the ocean. Well, you can do that in real life. Have you ever gone into like waves and punched them? Have you ever like gone and punched the waves, you know? You know what I mean? You can do it that way. Spears a wave, yeah. You like go and you fight the breaking waves and you like, you know, shoulder check them and stuff. That's one way to do it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so goodies acquired. Now we can farm sugar. I actually know nothing about optimal farming. My like Minecraft knowledge is from 2013. Like that's the last time I played seriously, you know? So all my like optimal strats are over a decade out of date. I still strip mine. That's the big one. I still do strip mines, and I don't know how farms work. Definitely not auto farms. No idea. Horrible History did a good skit on it. Hell yeah, I should check that out. Once I get hungry and I want a little snack later. Okay, so this stuff, if I remember right, just grows by the water. So if I just like get this out of here, right, and I go bam, 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 that should be good, right? Does that work? I don't want to find big caves though. They're scary. I'll get lost. As a kid, I used to imagine I could trap waves in invisible jars. So waves knock me over, store in an invisible cupboard. I pantomime. Nice. Got jars full of waves. That should work. We don't need bone meal. We just have to wait for it to grow. And then we expand it from there. I don't have any goodies. We do have flint. We have charcoal. So we're good there. Yeah, so we're just waiting. Oh, wait. We have bone meal. Wait, I'm dumb. I forgot we have bone meal. I forgot about the bone meal. Let's try this out. I think, like, theoretically, right, in Minecraft, if something can grow... Right, if it's in like the right spot to grow, you can bone meal it. So these might not be in the right spot to grow. What did I mess up? I thought they don't have to be tilled. Why no grow? Why sugar cane no work? Bone, yeah, bone. Yeah, why doesn't sugar cane? Why doesn't it grow? Press the button. Works on the flax. Doesn't use bone meal. I'm gonna cry. I thought it could. I'm crazy. Clearly, all right. All right, cry forever. Big cry forever. I'll put that over here. I guess we'll put more flowers on top. Because flax is a crop. I thought sugarcane was a crop. That does not count on tilled soil. Oh, it has to be tilled soil? Damn. All right, then what should I do? Like this if you cry every time. That's me right now. I'm going, ooh, ooh. Yeah, instant tsunami. True. Well, then that being the case, I guess, like, what should I do? If I can't make bullet, I guess I can make... Oh, I can go mining again. That's what I can do. I can go in the caves, in the zone. Cave zone. I have bullets now, so it's like safer. All right, what do I need? Iron pick still has a little bit in it, but I could use another one. Let's make another one. I shouldn't get 40 bags of frozen vegetables. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't. That's like good, right? And this stuff we can just put in the inventory. We don't really need it. The fire is just to burn leeches off of me when I make an oopsie. Bring the food, bring the gun. This goes here. Food, gun. So I don't like constantly click on it. Do you know the version this mod pack's on? No. I'm not sure. All right, let's go back in the mines. Take a drink. Oh, wait, do I have my... Nope, back up. I need my thingies. I need my thingies, my torches. My little baby torches. Where are you? Nope, not that. This. I need my torch in my hand. There we go. Back down. Is there a oh, not like that. I was going to say, is there a faster descend, but ideally not like that. All right, we'll look into the cave a little bit. I have two caves that kind of sectioned. Is that a creeper? No. I have two caves kind of sectioned off here. Clearly, I did a bad job of... That's the right way. There we go. Oops. I thought I built that properly, but I didn't. So that still works. Okay, good. Let's take a look. There's like a million ores, right? This is one of those mod packs with 10,000 things. I'm always craving something meaty. There's 10,000 things I don't recognize, so I'll just hit the ones I think are important. I don't know what that does. That says agriculture, and I don't do that, so we want like silver and like gold and iron, right? As the big ones. And not getting lost. Ah, silver. Yeehaw. All right, what's over here? These. I'm splunking it. I'm out here splunking it. Happy Chocolate Mint Day? Is it Chocolate Mint Day? I want that. I don't think there's a Kamehameha mod. Oh, I already mined this. I've already been here. Okay. This is She-Light. I don't know what that does. So, I do want Choco Mint. Choco Minto. Anata. Simi-chan. Hi. Nanigaski. Over here. Sleeping through the night. Yeah, people always be sleeping. Here's some iron. Hi. Sclimbo-chan. Hi. Nanigaski. Brickin. Me. Your vapes Choco Mint? Really? They got Choco Mint vapes? Is that yummy? Has anyone tried those like air... Oh, no! Don't... Of course it was a creeper. Has anyone tried those air vapes that are just air? There's nothing else in them. They're just tasty air. Do those work? Is that real? I mean, I don't vape, but... Is it yummy at least? Because it sounds 0 calories and maybe yummy. Brickin tabemasho. Brickin tabetai. Let's see. Ooh, prosperity ore. You have 3 differently aged Japanese tutors and 3 of them knew the Choco Mint meme. It was pretty big, to be fair. That's crazy. You have 3 Japanese tutors, though. Are you like Japan maxing? Galena ore, but that's something. They're pretty good. Oh, I didn't think they existed years ago. It's... Ooh, iron nugget. That's yummy. Tasty iron nuggets. Galena orb. I don't know. I can like... It turns into lead or something, so... I can give myself brain damage. That's pretty cool. Did I hear a Monstar? The LaCroix of vaping? Is it really? I guess it is, if you think about it. You do 2 hours of tutoring on top of 2+ hours of study? You're a champ, Command. You're such a hustler. In like a good way. You're out here hustling all the time. Dialed in on the diet, dialed in on the workouts, dialed in on Japan sesh. Respect it. We're doing, some of us in SVA are doing Japan lessons starting this week, I think, or next week. It's going to be interesting to see, because we're all at very different places, so I might have it easy for a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Might have a easy time of it for a little bit. Ooh. Healing iron. You're gain maxing, yeah. Well, I thought about that. Like, I'm really actually excited to get back into it, because I don't have anything to do during my rest when I'm at the gym. Right? Because, like, you know, when I'm at my home, I'll usually just play video games during my rest. Like, I'll just, like, load up Pokemon ROMs. But I don't like doing that in public. So, I really like the idea of, like, doing my reps and then in the 3-minute rest, running Japanese lessons. It sounds pretty optimal. Ooh, emeralds. The Master Emerald. Hit the Renshu app? Yeah, I like Lingo Deer. So it could be sick. Like when my brain's already tired, it could be pretty cool to do Japanese studying on my lift rests. I'm gonna sneeze, by the way. Yeah, between sets, exactly. Hold on. Sneezing. Big sneeze. Wait, where is it? Come on. Come out, please. Hey, what's up? Is your Barnard the Kilroy from Call of Duty? It's the Kilroy from real life, but also Call of Duty, Dark Ace. What's up? Yeah, no, Kilroy is a real thing. That was a real thing in World War II, but I think it's also in Call of Duty. But yeah, you got the gist. You got the gist. Oh, I didn't sneeze. Tragic. You made it aware, so no sneeze. That's fair. Ooh, I did need redstone for something. I forget what, but like some gun craft needed some, so we'll take that. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. You only knew about from World War? Yeah, no problem. No problem. It's a really like obscure thing, so ain't no problem. But yeah, no, it's cool. People, some of the Allied soldiers like actually left that around in real life in World War II. I'm getting false sneezed all over the place. Well, I think I'm still a little sicky. If you guys remember the last few days where I was like, I think I'm a little sicky. I think I am a little sicky. Just not like in a way that affects me really, but just makes my face hot. You ever get the sick cold where like just your nose feels like itchy and like warm, but like you're not coughing or anything? That's kind of where I'm at. Like I don't have a fever. I'm like not unable to sleep or anything like that. I'm just kind of like my nose feels a little warm. You know? Little nostril warmth. Got warm nostrils. Also, I'm lost. And I will continue to be lost. Just like the hit show. On whatever channel that was on. Ooh, coal. Coal's good. Coal's good because it lets me get charcoal. It uses coal. There you go. That's how you think about it. Oh, underwater. No. Come on. I just want the coal. Yeah, well, no. Not like using it, because I don't have to blow my nose a lot. Like, I haven't blown my nose a lot. It's just like the nose area feels like hot almost. Like it's sick. Like it's like guh, you know, type energy. It's like guh type energy. Command, thanks for the gifted to wait. Whoa, hold on. I only saw one of those. Wait. Command, what do you drop? What are you dropping, Command? Hold on. I can't see it. One sec. Thank you for the 10, Command. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you to 10-2. Who do we got it to today? Kleenex. Oh, I thought it was Kleenex use. I thought Kleenex use was one of them. Fapta, Jiggy, Aviator, Fail, If Only, On Magon, Null Expector, Lumi Lee, Arthur Dracolich, and Badger Soldier. Thank you so much. Get the big W from Command. The champ. The king. The legend. Thank you so much. I will use those to maybe go to Japan, but if not go to Japan, pay my rent. That too. That's also kind of important, I hear. Oh shit, I'd have to pay my rent if I went to Japan. I can't like not pay my rent. Damn. I didn't think about that. But W command. I command a W. Command is always command in W's. Forgot about that. I forgot about that part. Oh, this is annoying. I wanna get that easy. But I want my iron. I lived in a station wagon for a year. Definitely pay your rent. Yep, working on it. Hey, what's up, Alex? Win a rock off with Satan? Ooh, would Satan pay my rent if I won a rock off with him, do you think? If I showed him the best song ever? Hey, what's up, Crispy? You did, but you can ask still. Just ask it in chat, because I don't have the marshmallows set up right now. But if you want to ask a fitness question in chat, you can feel free. I'm still here to answer. So you're still good. Did that, but it was a Jeep 94 Cherokee. Nice. According to Pick of Destiny, true. I do like that movie. I like Jack Black. He's funny. He's funny. All right, let's go up here. I'm very lost now, though. But we got some stuff, and that's, like, good. Stuff's good, right? Look, more turtles. Why are there so many turtles? A lot of turtles around. What am I going to do with all these turtles? Okay, I think we've been going down for the most part, so let's keep doing that. Yeah, we definitely got... Ooh, what is this? Iron Boots Blast Protection 4. That's better, right? 2... Yeah, +2. It's better because it has that. But then my armor set's not complete. Ooh, no. I like the aesthetics. I like turtles. Hey, what's up? What's up, Soggy Cucumber? What's up? Uh-oh. A monster. Goodbye. Be gone, beast. Back to whence you came. Preacher. I eat yummy apple. Fantastic. Yep. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, things. Well, yeah, what happened to the cucumber? It just got dipped in some water, you know? That's why it's soggy. Very normal reason, I'm sure. That not break? There we go. Ooh, iron. Nice. I actually, okay, you guys are gonna be surprised by this. I actually like pickles. Might be a little surprised, but I do like pickles. I know it's a vegetable, but I like them. Probably because it's entirely salt. like that's most. Oh jeez, what? Don't you put Herobrine in this? No, no. I didn't ask for that. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh god. I didn't know that was in the game. Of course Trey would put that in the mod pack. I bought some fiber bagels, like you have to mention. They've just been chilling because 25 grams of fiber at once scares me. They do make mini bagels, yeah, but don't be afraid of the fiber. It's there for your loving embrace. Lovingly embrace it into your digestive system and then see what happens. It'll be fine eventually. Just lovingly embrace it is my recommendation. Realistically, it'll only be weird for a little bit. You might not even feel it at all if you're lucky. Welcome back to Voices of the Void. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess. Oh, we got comfy Minecraft music. Yay, I love Minecraft. And again, reminder everybody, we do have a Minecraft RP coming up. A full RP, not just an SMP server, but an RP D&D style. Diamond! An RP D&D styled server coming up soon. So that's going to be fun. Be reliving our VTRP glory days pretty soon. And Parasite. I'm very excited. I'm worried that we're going to be out for a little bit of it because it might be during CarrierCon. But yippee. But we'll see. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Oh my god. That was another one. Stop. What is this? Prosperity ore? Craving something fishy? No, I'm craving not being stalked. He's like after me. Bro is on my butt. Get off my butt, dude. Frozen things. Not easy to cut. True. That was scary, man. I was a little afraid. New Minecraft server? Yeah, there is a new one coming. It is, what's it called? Well, I'm not going to announce it until it's announced. I don't know if it was announced on Twitter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that was a thing. So, this might be the mod that's just jump scares. It probably is, knowing Trey. Knowing Trey, CEO of Mythos. Might be. I know he's a trickster. A little bit of a trickster, so he probably put that in there. I'm sure that's his doing. See here. I should probably get back. Elena ore. Okay, I'm hearing scary noises. Yeah, Herobrine's like stalking me or something. I don't know if he kills me or what, but I don't want to die down here. Jump scare mod. Great, love it. The CEOs are fickle gods, true. Sometimes they're mischievous, like Fae spirits. What kind of mods do you have here? I'm not even sure, because I'm on a server. Let's look at the list. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. Yep. Yep. I don't know what any of them do, but they're here. Big list. No idea. Oh wait, if I stand on it, all right, yeah. He's just waiting until I'm alone. That was him again. Wait, didn't I come this way? Oh no. Herobrine doesn't like change blocks, does he? He doesn't do that, right? Wait, why is it? What? Did I get teleported? Why am I in a room did I fall down from somewhere? I don't think I just went through the water, did I? I'm like in a chamber all of a sudden. Where did I come from? Oh, I came from over here. Right. I found it. All right, so that was the wrong way. I don't know where the right way is. Less to the left? Yeah, I should check my contract. You're right. I just turned around and forgot. See, this is... Oh, that scared me. This is why I don't do caves. Because now I'm lost. Now I don't know where I am. Oh, that looks good. That looks like something, right? This is one of the directions. Ooh, that's, ETH? Probably not here. Very directionally challenged. Like, the worst. You spin me around once, I don't know where I am, which was probably a bad idea to yap and then go into a cave. I get lost. As much as I like the woods, I can get lost in like 1 mile of woods. I've had it happen. Not great. Well, while we're here, surely we'll find another way out, right? And we'll just end up somewhere. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen. Grab this. Hey, Soggy, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Do a wall. Put torches on the same side of the wall each time. You can tell if you're going in or out. Good point, actually, Crispy. Super good point. I should have done that. I didn't expect to go as deep as I did, but I got hit by the ooh, a piece of candy tech. Where I just saw something and I was like, ooh, I'll go over here. Ooh, I'll go over here. And then I was like miles deep. Got hit by a little bit. Yeah, requesting a compass command. That would be nice. But that is Galaxy Brain, yeah. Because I can always like take him out on the way out so we don't lose any. What's the... Oh yeah, breadcrumbs. Hey, sir. What's that? What's up? Yeah, I VIP'd you because you're our official clipper, and I forgot to do that. Teehee, you're on staff technically. Teehee, I forgot to do that. My mods reminded me. Oh, a creature, a beastie. What is it doing? Shoot it with my gun. I'm gonna shoot it with my gun. Get wrecked. All right, I forgot I had a gun for a little bit, but I remembered again. Pull out the gat. Although I'm really low on ammo. What do I even have left? I have 17 shots. You didn't expect the blicky? Yeah. Read the title. That's not bait. There are Toho characters in this game, and we're gonna shoot him with a gun. Real. That's because I'm gonna give Frost the forever sub when I figure out how to do that. It's complicated though. I have to like contact support. I also don't want to VIP a bunch of people. I'm more or less of like that. Yeah, I'll have staff members be VIP. Where am I? Hey, what's up, Ulsis? I'm gonna shoot Cerno. I think they're like generic maids, though. We need this for bullets. Copper's actually useful. I need more bullets. Oh, here. Time to execute some freedom. That's the idea. That is the idea. We can get way better guns, too. Like rocket launchers. I mean, that's not a gun. That's like a directed explosive. But, you know. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, more than anything, we need iron for that, and then we're going to grow our sugar. We're going to get a sugar farm going. I don't know how to do that, but figure it out. First thing first, though, we should probably work on going up instead of going down. I say as I go down further. And make it worse. But there's goodies. How am I supposed to say no to treats? You know? Like, how am I supposed to not go down when there's yummy treats in front of me? Hey, what's up, In? The classic combo of jump scares and guns. Yeah, exactly. Going out for the pizza place later. Some family friends are in town. Want to go there? We're trying to cut carbs. Hey, well, Althas, come by tomorrow. We are making low carb, low calorie pizza on hand cam. So come by tomorrow on stream. Boy, have I the stream for you. Shill, shill, shill. Oh, there's something over here. Going down, down in an earlier round. Yeah. Surely we're going down swinging. Is that the lyrics? Something like that. Water's good. I should go up. Where the water is. That's like a good sign. Oh yeah, water's really good. Bazooka is pretty tough, I agree. Kind of tough. Going down, Sclimmin'. We're going down mining? Yeah. Down to the bottom of the sea. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Oh, it's over here. I'm getting distracted. You're ice fishing tomorrow, so if you have signal on the lake, that's a great reason not to come, honestly. It's a really good reason. That's so fair. Yo, Emerald. That's... Goodies! Wait, I found a... Look at this! I found a goodie zone. I found so many good goodies here. Hold on. Let me go get the goodies. I want to get the goodies in the goodie zone. I found a pile of gold. Yeah. I'm sure gold does something. Where am I? Is this safe? Like, sure, there's good stuff here, but is it safe to be here? Because this looks a little dangerous. It looks like high value, high target, you know? High saturated value target area. Are these just nuggets? Are nuggies. Hopefully I have the inventory for this. I'll take that. That's good. I'll take that. That's like boss room. That's a shiny room. Dragon drops down and beats you up. Yeah, probably. That's what I'm worried about. It's a little dark up there. There's a lot of emerald around, too. This feels like a dragon horde. Surely the dragon won't mind. If I just sneak... Wait, has someone been here already? I didn't put that down, did I? There was a dragon here. Ah, that would explain things. Chain. Did I just hear fairy noise? Ooh, unbreaking sword. All right, what don't I want? Get rid of this. I don't need any of these goodies. Those away. Put those away. I want a sword. And I want gold. And I'm hungry. Curse of Binding. Don't do that. That's naughty. Yeah, maybe not a good dragon. Giant enemy crab. That would be bad. Giant enemy crab. What's... Oh, God, there's so much gold. So, like, yeah, this is like... There's emerald here, too. And a lot of it. I don't know what I can actually use emerald for, but I know it's very rare. So, that's probably a good sign. Look at this. Like an emerald bonanza. Okay, weird noises. Don't like that. Hopefully I'm not, like, testing fate, right? Hopefully this isn't a thing where the more you break, the more dangerous it gets, and then eventually you summon something and it kills you, and it's a risk-reward thing. That was Herobrine. I just had a heart attack. He just flew on by. Don't like that. But he hasn't kicked my butt yet. Is it Emerald Blitz? Emerald Blitz? I wish I had it queued up. That would have been so funny if I just swapped to it immediately. Play around. Don't turn my emeralds into limes. I need those for something. I don't know what yet, but I need them. Yarr. Welcome to the Emerald Lagoon. Straddle jump. I'm going to sneeze again. But that one, for real. I'm going to do it again. I found one of those. What are those? What are they? What did I find? It's very vast. I'm never going to find my way out. I'm so scared. But I want to. I guess I could just dig up. Worst case. Bless, thank you. I mean, I don't see a dragon. It hasn't kicked my butt yet, so that's a good sign. All right, get rid of more goodies. We don't want goodies. We want other... Look at all that iron. Oh my god. Power 3. Good. Oh, we're getting so strong now. Look at this. It's an iron palooza. Yeah, my sneezes are soft because I forgot how to sneeze, and so I like fake sneeze, kind of. Like, I need to, but I can't let it out, so I make a noise. I just go achoo. I got baby sneezes. Little baby boy sneeze. Oh, that's endgame? It would make sense that people are at endgame already. It's been 4 days. So, you know. That makes sense. Pants. Backstabbing 2. Diamond legs. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I can just, like... Give me good pants. Wait, I can't take the good pants. What else can I get rid of? Boots we don't need. And put these on. Got the diamond pantaloons. Turn these into this. Actually, probably would have been a little more efficient not to. Keep looking. Got some redstone, more gold. I don't think I need more gold. Oh, I do want more emeralds, though. Like, emeralds have to be super useful for something, I'm sure. Maybe it makes, like, a really high-end gun. Might as well grab it while I'm here. The interesting thing about this place is I don't know if blocks are per person, so somebody must have come in here and killed the dragon but not took any of the emeralds. Like, chests are probably per person, but I'm a little weirded out by that. They just not want them? Were they full? Are they not hungry anymore? Not hungry for emerald? Ooh. Ooh. Let me throw those. Full diamond, easy. Oh, wait. Silver chest plate. Get that out. Put this here. Tired of loud air raid sneezes? Yeah, I'll sneeze carefully. Got respiration, too. Nice. The mod chests are per person. Yeah, they left the ore behind. I know the chests are per person. I assume that, but the ore was left behind. Which I will take. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. This is so good. Apollo got killed by a bee. Tragic. Tragic. Go up here. Bada boom. And emerald. Delicious. Yeah, it is a little James from Team Rocket. That's a little bit on purpose. It's a little bit on purpose. Ooh, gold. Prospecting. Yo, what's up, Sci-Frat? What's going on? Playing Minecraft. Just played some Minecraft after fitness questions today. Just, you know, cooling down sort of deal. How you doing? The reason people go for those is to steal the eggs once you kill the adult. What are they going to do with dragon eggs? You're going to eat them? Is the protein good? Is it like good macros? Why else would you use that? Let me see more up here. I feel like my torch isn't going very far. Can't see much, but it's all right. You hatch them and ride them? Oh, that's fair. I guess in lieu of Pokemon, you can ride dragons. They're in the B dimension. What does that mean? Those are words. Yeah, B dimension sure are words. Explain? What is the B dimension? I saw somebody talked about an infinity IKEA. I don't know what that was about, But when I logged onto the server for the first time, somebody said, "Help! I'm stuck in the Infinity IKEA," and then they got killed by an IKEA employee. So you know that's in here, I guess. We can finally be bees. Wait, is this better than mine? Hold on. Fire protection, unbreaking, and thorns. Ooh, ooh. I think I want fire protection. I'm more likely to set myself on fire, like a lot. So let me get that one. Did I get the right one? I didn't. Tragic. No, I want the other one. The other one. Yeah. There we go. You missed Q&A. You can still ask questions if you have them. You can still ask. I just don't have the marshmallow up now because we're playing Minecraft. We play Minecraft. It's like a dimension, but bees. I don't want to go there. That sounds real bad. Not a fan of the bee dimension. Okay, so we've like looted the hell out of this place. We got a lot of goodies. A couple more emeralds we can get. I don't know how to get out still. We haven't solved that you know, generational issue, so. Get some more of this. I guess I could just mine up at this point. It's probably worth it. Infinity IKEA is fun. Is where Dr. Bees is? I don't know what we're saying. Who's Dr. Bees, man? Who's that? Wait, is there one chest I missed? Really? Which one? Am I stupid? I might be. What chest did I miss? Those are like gold blocks over there, I think. Get this. Okay, I'm full. I'm full. I'm stuffed to brim. But yeah, did I miss it? Oh, I did. I missed this chest. You're so right. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Protection and mending. I'd rather have protection. Yeah, I mean, mending just... Yeah. That makes it never a problem ever. So we want that. We want that. Mending. Good. No boots, but we can make some probably. Okay, now we need to find our way out. And I don't have that. Any apps you recommend? I'm working on building back the routine of getting in the gym, but I'm thinking I might either subscribe. Yes, Macro Factor. That'd be the one. Dr. Bees. Go check out Macro Factor. I always recommend that one because if you're... Oh!
Base of Mars.
I'm back. If you're really into tracking stuff and like keeping track of things, if you give Macro Factor your perfect data, so if you weigh yourself every day and if you count all your calories, Macro Factor will dynamically adjust your maintenance calories as you go, depending on your activity level and your weight loss. And it's super optimal. Like if you give it perfect data, it will give you a perfect answer, right? I love that. That's like my favorite thing. Also, we're going to run out of pick. That's not good. So I would highly recommend that. That's my number one. Also, Macro Factor is very soon getting a workout update. So you're actually going to have adaptable workouts as well that are going to adapt the volume depending on how good you do in a workout. Super good value. Super good value. So I really like Macro Factor. It is paid though. That's a very, like, it's pretty expensive. Obviously my FitnessPal is still free and that works, but it's not the best. It's also gotten worse over time, I think. But, all right, this is somewhere. We're like in a location, right? I am going to run out of pick. And I didn't bring any sticks with me. Or wood. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. Surely there's another way out of here, right? Okay, no. This is just a thing. Mistakes? Yeah, a little bit. Fishing rod, no backup pick? Yeah, you know, maybe made a silly or two. Yeah, I haven't used my FitnessPal in like a decade. I don't even know how bad it is now, but I just hear things, you know? Maybe we go up one? Give enough iron to make an anvil. I didn't think about that, Aiden. I actually don't even know how anvils work. Does that solve the problem? Hey, what's up, Kitsu? Looking for a Reimu mate? If I find one, I'll give you my life. I mean, I'm shooting them with a gun usually. I don't know how they work, so I just kill them because I shoot things I don't understand. So, fair warning. But if I find Reimu, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Kitsu. But I do aggressively attack. If you read my title, if you read the stream title, I am shooting on site any Toho I see. Okay, I guess we dig like this, right? No stakes were missed. Very malecore? Yeah. No, I should look at how anvil works, because... Oh, anvil was probably to repair it, but now that it's broken, it doesn't work. Oh. Oopsie. Now I'm stuck in the abyss. Trapped in the abyss. Oh, no. Hey, actually, what do I do, though? Because I can't even build up. I can't even... That was Hero Brian. I can't even build up because I don't have materials because I got rid of all my stuff. Who's on? Can I get can someone teleport me out? Teehee. Is there a way to escape? Main abyss? That, but also trapped in the abyss. If I remember right, that was an old Niji En debut song for one of their gens. I forget which one. Stuck in the abyss or trapped in the abyss was one of the lyrics. Bought some stuff from First Form, so now I get emails trying to sell me their app. Hey, I've never even heard of that app, actually. Never heard of that. I have not found an end portal. I don't know how to extract myself from this situation. I did break my Pictuntum. Yeah, true. I did do that. Unfortunato. Well, I don't deserve him. No, I super deserve him. I deserve him so much. Okay, well, here's an idea. I'll ask somebody for help. I'm stuck. Can someone TP me out? TP me out. Smiley face. Smiley face. Hey, what's up, Aviator? Surely that'll work. I'll just, I'll just like abuse my power, right? I'll just abuse my power and then everything's fine. Hey, what's up, Anthony, on the YouTube side? I'm not your step bro. God damn it, HR. No, I'm trying to find diamonds. I'm trying to escape. Is there a fake Sclimbo? Wait, what do you mean? Why, is there a fake Sclimbo? Call me Step HR? Oh, HR. Only if you have the power to teleport me. HR is bullying me. Yeah, I'm stuck in the cave a little bit. I made a mistake. I made a few mistakes. Don't have a way to make another pick. Don't have equipment to make a pick. And in a closed room and no way to build up. So I could get out, but it would take a very long... Unless... Bet you're wondering how I got here. Yeah. Just type TPA and tab to Twisted Washu. Tab to. Oh, okay, TPA. I didn't know I could teleport. Oh, I just actually have a teleport? That's crazy. Okay, I sent a request. KK sent a request. Hi, HR. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Teenage Wasteland plays in the background. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, punching rock stream doesn't seem that exciting. Oh, I'm teleporting. Ooh, I got accepted. Yay. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Kamina. Thank you. You saved me. Kamina saved me. I think that's Kamina, right? Yeah, it's got to be Kamina. Look at him. I can't believe I got saved by Kamina. Wow. I'm blushing. It's just wow. That's wow. Yourself a warp stone? I didn't know they were in this mod. Will do. Didn't know they were in the mod pack. His drill pierced the heavens. Sclimbo the digger. It's true. Kamina. Where's my house? I forgot. Wait, hold on. Forgot where I am. I did escape with the power of cheating. Don't drop stuff. Thank you, Kamina from anime. Wait, where's my map button? Which button's my map button? Where's the blush toggle? Wait, wasn't my map button on M? It was. Hey, what's up, Dando? All right, hold on. Don't get lost. I don't know where my map button is, but we will find our way home. Surely. With the power of love and this hack I have, yeah. That's not my house. This isn't my beautiful home. This isn't my beautiful wife. I need to find spawn. That'll orient me a little bit here. And we can go back home to the home zone. The zone of home. Wait, is there another teleporter here or something? HR and Washu's Tavern. With this power of friendship and this gun I found. I actually don't know where I am. Oh, hey, they have a night. I gotta make the stream title real. Wait, hold on. That might be theirs. Can they have that? That looks like it's doing something. I probably yeah, I shouldn't kill that. That's theirs. Okay. It's not a wild one. Is J journey map? J didn't work. Check your keybinds. Yeah, I could. That's a little bit of work though. So instead I'm just gonna bash my head against it. Happens every time. Yeah. I'll just bash my head against the problem. It's nighttime. That's also a problem. Just let me find base. It turns out that they didn't teleport me to Spawn. Okay. Yes, this is a gun in Minecraft. One of many. Do you like my gun? Now that one I shouldn't kill also. That's inside. That's an inside. Oh. I do want to kill at least one though. Hold on, let me ask HR. HR, where are we? Please smile. I lost. Makes you gain aura. I like gaining aura. Gaining aura is good. I'm always strapped. I always get that thing on me. HR's a light head. Go north across the bridge to spawn. Aye. Thanks, Kamina. Kamina is helpful as always. Love that. That's probably... Is that faster? No, it's not. Iron on the belt. Always got big iron on my hip. We're not too far from spawn. It's right there. I see it. I recognize it. I just didn't realize what this place was. I haven't been here before. I kind of just stay in my hole, to be honest. I have only played like 3 hours on the server. Usually I'm just chilling in the hole. However, I see some free sugarcane there. Or free. I'll be good for my farm. Kamina helped you get through a breakup. Kamina helped me become a person. Kamina helped me become the person I am today. I will never forget him. My religion. Gurren Lagann. Shit. That's what I'm worried about. My religion, Gurren Lagann. Oh wait, I need to get rid of something stinky. Stinky. Okay, what's screaming at me? These 2 gold nuggets aren't important. I swear, I'll shoot you with my gun. Don't think I won't. I'm strapped. I got that thing on me. Hold. Shit, I'm out. Yeah. Get got. He's a fast one. Getting beat up. He's a speedy boy. There he goes. Mega Piranha down. Ooh, that was dangerous. One way to go fishing. Yeah, you could say that. All right, those are like good resources, so I should throw away something. What do I want to throw away? A spider eye, don't need that. Gravel, also don't need that. That's like 2 spots, 2 whole spots. You bought a drill necklace? Yeah, I had 3. I've had like 3 different drill necklaces. And I've lost them over time. I still have 1 though, I think. Running a cold, gonna take some medicine so I can feel better. Sounds good. Hey, what's up, Allie? Yeah, I pulled out my Glock. Well, my CZ75, of course. You should come hang out on Mythos's SMP. We got some cool mods in here, Allie. We got some sick mods in this one, as you can see. Yeah, they have assault rifles. Got a bunch of crazy stuff. I'm out of ammo though. Tragic. Reminds me of secondhand lions when they dynamite. What's a secondhand lion? Like a lion you buy? Like a used lion? Yeah, there's ARs. There's attachments too. It's like Tarkov in here. It's crazy. It's actually wild. I'll show you the gun bench when we get back to the base. I'll show you the benchy. All right, so this is like spawn, I think. But I need to find the little town. Used in what way? Yeah, this is cool Minecraft. This is what we do in Minecraft now. I think over here is my base. My hole. I think? A little direction. Oh, I think it's right over here, actually. I think I'm directionally challenged, but you are the YouTube spammer. What's up, Duntum? Duntum, why are you on the YouTube end now? What are you doing over there? Minecraft if Notch was American. Yeah. We do love our Minecraft guns. It couldn't be, it just didn't feel right. Just didn't feel right without assault rifles. What the? Oh, hey, dude. Bye, dude. Anyway, let me show you my gun bench. Check it out. We can make a bunch of cool stuff. Like a golden deagle. We can make, take your pick, right? We got carbines. We got M4A1. I like how it's modeled better than Minecraft models are. Oh, my base is usually underground. I just wanted to make like a sand base this time. We got a Scar H. We got, what else we got? I have Spaz 12s. We can get our Spaz 12. Get our heavy weapons. Look, RPG, grenade launchers, machine guns, RPKs. Have whatever. Oh, RPK can go pretty hard. You're too lazy to type Twitch on Chrome. That's fair. Yeah, we got a nice selection, as you can see. A plethora of weapons. We just need the the sugar to make it worth your while. Non-bitey zombie joined the game. There's zombies that don't bite. Actually, kind of the best mod ever. Because, especially because of this, like, I know this mod pack has a bunch of, like, terrifying monsters in it that are, like, super soldiers, right? That are gonna, like, kick your butt. There's, like, dragons and stuff. So having a gun feels appropriate. Like, I'm like, good. I wanted a gun, actually. That's super helpful. Let's make a little sugar farm here. And then we turn the rest into sugar for gunpowder. Hee hee. Hee hoo hoo. You hit a toggle? Oh, I did hit a toggle. Don't worry about that. I forgot that I might press numbers every once in a while. Hee hee. My bad. It's the vibe. No, it's alright. No. Not really. I'm gonna eat ass and kick grass. I want a gun. I do. That'd be cool. All right, that goes there. I like evenly splitting up my goodies. All right, goodies for every little hungry furnace gets its own goodies. Little hungry furnace. All right, now what are we doing here? Let's cook it up. Iron first, maybe? That could be, yeah. We'll split it up. I need to get blast furnaces. I forgot to do that, but I'm sure it's like easy enough. Who snitched? Oh, Duntham was hiding. Okay. Duntham was hiding the lore. Did I put, wait. Oh, I put 32 in there. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Concealed carry. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. You're not wrong. All right, let's put this in here. Emeralds. I don't know what they're going to do for me, but they're going to be pretty good, I imagine. Gold nuggets turn into... Just turn those into real gold. Put these in here. I don't know how this works, but you can, like, do this, right? And this, like, does something, doesn't it? I don't know what this does, but this like, kind of evens them out or something. Like, spread them around. Like, yeah. Spread them around. Spread them around. Everyone gets some. Yeah, there we go. I don't know how it works, but it does something. I'm expressive. I'm expressive. You can say that. This goes here. Whoa. Concealed carry is really good, though. Boink. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I hit that toggle by accident sometimes, but I don't like using that one. Only for a bit every once in a while, but I never like having it on. I'm like, I don't want my dangler out. That's rude. You got to think about like, you know, is it rude or not, right? Consolidate the nuggets, yeah. Yeah, I use the Montreal seasoning before I cook the brickin'. Soon you'll have your standee, and then I have no control. You can dip it in milk and throw it against the wall. True. You have your moments. I have my moments. Iron nuggie. Yeah, we should do iron nuggies too. Iron nuggie. I can't do math, so I'm just going to assume 2 is like fine. Yeah, 2's enough. I'm going to throw the other nuggets away because they do not spark joy by being in my inventory. I think they don't spark joy, so we're going to throw them away. Oh, there's another gold nugget. I forgot about this. It's gold. It's gold. I think like 4 is fine. Spread it out. You could hold down a stack to even disperse. Wait, really? How does that work? Is it just like when I like do this? Who's gonna put the standee in a jar full of brickin'? You could. You see? Oh no. Yes, you could. I guess you could do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do this optimally, but it's like kind of working. A little bit. Somewhat. As a treat. Here. Grab this. Okay, yeah, and then that gold piece doesn't spark joy, so that goes down there. And hook it up. Hooking it up with Sclimbo tomorrow. One more. Boom. I talk so much. Well, YouTube chat is all you, Duntham. It's drag right click. That's kind of what I was doing, but no standee. But I'm in what, oh, you got a jar full of, wait, you have a jar of brickin'? What are you doing with a jar of brickin' exactly? Can I ask? Is it presumptuous to ask what you're doing with the jar of brickin'? Put that in there, put that in there. We're cooking it up. And my sugar cane turns into sugar, which I store for bullets. There we go. A clean inventory is a happy inventory, okay? I want everyone to know that. Raw fish meat. Oh, I should keep that for cooking. Anything else is fun. But cooking it up, Sclimbo's way. Yeah, true. The scary thing is there's 2 silvers. Like, one is from one mod and one's from another mod. That bothers me a lot, actually. That really bothers me. I don't know how to handle that mentally. I'm like, maybe 1 stack, maybe. Come on. Tragic and sad. Come. Is there any way to grow these sugars faster? Like, I want bullets. I want a lot of bullets. And I want them now. But alas, I have to. I'm subjected to this. A slow creation. Because Twitch hates mobile? Damn. Okay, that cooked those. Then we get the gold. We put it back in here. Optimizing. Boom. I don't know what I need the shards for. Also, we have AA12 blueprints. That's pretty cool. Enchanted book also goes in there. Everything else, raw fish meat. We get that next. Look at you on the everyone in the YouTube side. They're talking it up over there. Look at them. Look at them. All right, this goes over here. This goes over here. This goes here. This goes in here. Alone. Where's the bullet tree? Yeah, I wish there was a bullet crop. There was something called gunpowder crop. I don't know what that is, but you know, maybe. Do I even want the sword? 6 attack damage. I think 7 attack damage on my axe though. I actually don't need this sword. I think it's a waste. I'd rather carry around a cool axe. Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing? The peak of male performance. You know, one of the peaks. There's many peaks to male performance. I am but one of them. Just a little Sclim. You know? I'm just a little Sclim. I'm just a poor Sclim. I don't need... Wait, I need no sympathy. Yeah, that one. There we go. Just finished work. Nice. Nice. I got no clients today, so I am gonna have snacks and relax a little bit before my next 2 days of streaming. Remember to like the stream. Like and subscribe. Every guy should have a cool axe. You're right. I have a cool tomahawk, but that's like pretty close. Let's nighttime. I want to shoot. You know what? Let's get some more bullets. I think I can make like 1 now. Because gunpowder is... Okay. Flint, charcoal, 2 sugar. We have that. We do have that. So we have flint. We have the charcoal. We have more flint. And then we have our sugar. Do that. Powder. I always do this with the recipes. I forgot. Okay. 1 flint, 2 sugar, 3 charcoal. 1 flint, 2 sugar, and 3 chark. And that makes me 3 gunpowder. And now for 9mm. You liked it? Thank you. 9mm, we got copper and gunpowder, which is cooking it up right there, but we already got some. We need to do it on the ammo bench. So I need to find Fury Bullet. What's that? Don't dislike it. I'll cry. 9mm. Craft. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that gives 50 at a time? Nice. Gun in. Let's go shoot. I don't want like stream to be a lie. The stream title, so let's go shoot a Tuhu. Shoot a Toho. We'll find one. We're going hunting. I'm just making my own guns, the shack in the woods. I have bombs too. It's crazy. All right, show me a little creature. A little float. That's a creeper. Those are... Wait, they have gunpowder. This is worth it. Yeah. Now give me your gunpowder. Oh, they have 1. I mean, I guess that's worth it, maybe. Reloading. The unsclimmer, yeah. There are usually anime girls in the woods. Like, surely if I stay out long enough, I'll find one. That's not an anime girl. I'm not wasting my bullets on you. You're a dork. You're just a Zamboni. Get out of here. Need my bullets for anime girls. Surely. Usually they're around my base because they go tee-hee and then kill me. You know? Usually pretty common. They're in the pit. Oh! What's that I see? Is that a pit Tuhu? Oh, yeah, baby. I just need to get down there. All right, we're going to make stream title real. Here we go. Oh, don't die. Hey, girl. Wait, is that just a... Wait, what are you doing? Is that a regular fairy or is that a Tuhu? That's just a pixie. That's not a Tuhu at all. Damn. You have 12 anime girls? Damn. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for, unfortunately. Just a normal fairy. Not what we're after. Our hunt is a greater catch. Putting the blicky at the fair. Yeah, we just gotta, you know, lock it in. Get ready. Gotta quick draw that thing. What are those? Oh, there's just Mr. Skellingtons. Mr. Skellington. Usually around here somewhere. Jigglypuff? Clefairy? Wait, Clefairy's just... Is Clefairy just fairy type or is it normal fairy still? I know it might never have been normal fairy, but I mean, like... I don't remember. I'm Japan maxing. Yeah, I'm saying Tuhu. I mean, I have this thing, right? Oh, geez, pillagers. Okay, hey. I don't want to waste my bullets on you, but I'll do what I must. I will do what I must. Now, they're going to chase me forever, aren't they? Oh, I went to their zone. I thought I killed this place. That's why I had those 2 banners. Guess they respawn? I'm in their zone. Chansey's normal. Jigglypuff's both. Clefairy's fairy. Got it. What did the Fae do to you? I don't know. I just want to kill him. I just want to kill him. I'm going to sneeze again. No. All right, stay away from me, dudes. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I'm just looking for a maid. I'm just looking. But I think it's important. Like, one thing I do believe... Hey, what's up, Dante? Oh, you know. Don't worry about it. One thing I do believe is I think it's important. I think it's important to not... to not, like... Okay. So, Japanese words, right? If I'm speaking English, I'm generally not going to say it with an accent. Because that feels weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just, like, a thing for me, but it feels crazy. Like, imagine if I was talking... My example I'll always use is Naruto, right? So I say Naruto. Imagine if I was talking and I was like, yeah, I love Naruto. Like, imagine if I did that. That's embarrassing, I think. I think it's a little embarrassing. Like, city names, I don't know, kind of different. But, like, since we have... Like, because city names are city names, right? But, like, since we call it Naruto, and that's already, like, a localized thing, I'm not going to be like Naruto, you know? That just... it feels weird. Feels like a combo break. Not about it. If you wandered the streets of Japan calling everyone Oni-chan or Onai-san, would you get weird looks? I mean, I might. Die, Skellington. Okay, hold on. I'm almost out of ammo again. I need to save it. It's like going from speaking English to French, yeah. Like, I'm just gonna be like Toho or Tuhu. I don't know which one it is. One of them. Just one of them. The Tohos. But I also think it's funny to call it that. What? Oh, I didn't... Oh, right! Sleeping! I forgot about that part of the game. I forgot when I had to do that. Unfortunately, big monsters. All right. We're fine. We're fine. Get down here, you little beast. Get down here, you little beast. I got you this time. Yeah, I thought so. Is it worse to have an English dub where people say the names like Americans with perfect Japanese pronunciation? I think it's fun. I think it's kind of charming. Honestly, I think it's kind of charming to have like a dub where it's like, what's up? And like, they're speaking like really dub style. I'm trying to think of a good sentence to describe this. When they're like, trying to think, where it's like, what's going on, Tsubasa-chan? I think that's great, actually. I think that rocks. I think that kicks ass. Sasuke! It just feels like Girl Chan in Paradise. Call it Teehee instead. Yeah, it's Teehee. Okay, now it's daytime. Surely they're still around, though, right? We have to get the power from Tsubasa-chan. I think that rocks. But that's because they're saying it like that. Sasuke. Did you ever see the German Naruto opening? Yeah. Naruto! Believe it! Really bad opening. Probably the worst opening I've ever heard. Don't let it grace your eardrums. It's terrible. Sasuke, he's really cool. Sakura, the beautiful. And then they speak German a little bit. No, then they speak Japanese with a German accent. That's right, I forgot. They don't have English actors to say the lines, so they have a normal Japanese person say it. Yeah. There are some killers out there now who are... it's always funny, too, to see an English actor in Tokusatsu where they're speaking Japanese, but you can very well tell it's a second language for them. There's some really... Like Ramirez from Kyoryuger. He rocks. He's like, Ohio Minna-san. He's like a big Canadian dude. He's just in there. He's like, oh, Minna-san. Can we make that the channel sub alert? Which one, Serd? Which one? Ohio Minna-san. That could be a good sub alert. Actually, I should make a sub alert like that. Hey, what's up, Angler? I should record lines for follows and sub alerts like everyone else. Ohio Minna-san. Konnichiwagwan, Minna Slime. That's just my new favorite one. Oh, hey, there's some. Is that free? Is that free sugar right over there? For me? For me? I'll eat yummy apple too. Konnichi, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Minna Slime? Most recent example was in solo leveling where the one guy was getting back to Korea. I haven't watched it. Oh, Wyo goes I. Well, I mean, nothing. I don't know. Ooh. Please, yeah, Konnichi, what's up? I should do that for follows. No, I'll make a note of that, Mint. I kind of want to do Konnichiwagwan Minna Slime for follows. That kind of kicks ass. Go Minasari. Shoto a minute. Shoto a minute. Excuse Mima-sen, I think was another one. There's a bunch of them. Shoto a minute. Someone spoke Itadakimasu. No, I mean, like, yes. My favorite one still is Itadox. That's my personal one I came up with. Where you hit him with Itadox, my dude. Love that one. You gotta give like the radical sign too, right? Like the surfer, like, yeah, dude. You gotta go Itadox, my dude. Good one. What are you talking about? I've never heard that in my life. I've never heard of Ohio Gazai muscles in my life. Such words don't mean anything to me. I've ascended beyond the Ohio Gazai muscles. I am a greater being. A Sclimbo. What is that? What? Play-Doh cup? Militaristic Play-Doh? What? What does that have to do with anything? What the hell? What the heck? I got Play-Doh. Oh, hold on. I need to flush the toilet. I'll be right back. Someone's coming home. Hey, I'm back. Yo, Play-Doh. With Play-Doh in this. What do I do with Play-Doh in Minecraft? And why is it militaristic Play-Doh? What does that even mean? Yeah, it saves water. It saves water. Well, hold on. Only number one, though. Only number one. It's because I piss every, like, 45 minutes because I drink so much water, right? So I could flush the toilet 7 times when I'm home alone, or I could do it once at 3:30 p.m. when people come home. It's optimal. It's optimal. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Listen, I am a cream freak. I said cream freak. I'm a cream freak. No, I am a clean freak. I clean the toilet every week. I clean it every week. No, it doesn't smell. I clean my bathroom every single week with like wet wipes and like detergent and stuff like that. It's great. If I could eat bone marrow, I would. Oh, okay, cream free. I'm a cream freak. All right, let's get it right. Let's get it right. I'm a cream freak. I'm a big freak for cream. Big fan of cream. Do we have more that we had to cook? Hold on. All right, so that's ingots. That's charcoal. We can make more of that because we got the sugar cane. Sugar cane. That goes over here. We do need the charcoal for more of that goodies. More gunpowder. I got my Play-Doh. I got my Play-Doh. As the famous philosopher Plato once said, yummy. All right, that goes there. 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 Oh, but I have these 2 extra ones. Those tragic. I guess it'll go in like here. That's fine. Cream is protein? Yeah, it does. The cream freak says good. Don't call me cream freak. That is a pretty good title, though. They call me, I'm Sclimbo. What's up? I'm Sclimbo. I'm the cream freak. I'm going to throw the Play-Doh in the pit because I'm scared of it. I don't know what it is, and I'm scared. I don't like things I don't know what they are. It's not optimal. I keep bringing it up. Not optimal. Oh, I had raw silver, too. Yar, me silver be raw. Me silver be raw. Hold on, I'm gonna make more guns. More explosions time. I'm SVA's cream freak. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Sclimbo, SVA's cream freak. That's my new intro. You like it? SVA's certified cream freak. All right, gunpowder. I got my gunpowder. I got the chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw. I might break your fucking whatever tonight. Give me something to break. Wasn't this the recipe? Or is it the other way around? Right, gun bench. I need to do it on the gun bench. Gun bench, give me my bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, baby, 100? That's actually not that much. But like, oh, baby. Wait, why wasn't it that much? Oh, I ran out of... Interesting. I didn't think I was going to run out of that. Let's get more copper ingots. I have a friend we call Cream Chan because he's a weeb. His name is spelled as cream in German. Oh. Cream Chan's a pretty good name. I wish that was my name. Why didn't Flork name me Cream Chan? Flork, if you're here, why didn't you name me Cream Chan? Ethu, can you ask Flork why he didn't name me Cream Chan? just wondering. I think it's pretty good. I'm exercising respectful restraint by not adding "don't get it twisted." I'm a cream freak. Actually, can you, Min? I want that. Can you add that one? Please add that to the Discord soundboard. Mods, add "don't get it twisted." I'm the cream freak to the Discord soundboard. Mods, ask Flork why I'm not named Cream Chan. It's not that decade anymore. No, putty putty. Giga pudding. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and add that. Would this be a brick and base soup? Hey, what's up, Asachibi? Cream of Sclimbo? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I can, when I evolve, I can be Cream Chan? Really, Etu? For real? Are you serious? I'm so excited. God, did you hear that, everyone? When I evolve, I can be called Cream Chan. I've always wanted to be called Cream Chan. This is so dumb. So stupid. I need a couple charcoal actually for burning, I think. Let's go, Cream Chan! I should eat, oh, that one's done. This one's all done. It's dunsies. Take that. New wiki entry, thanks. Ooh, I hear some energy drinks being unboxed outside. Teehee. We could just call you it anyway. Yeah, that's my nickname. AKA Sclimbo, AKA VTuber Male, AKA Cream Chan. Yeah, it makes sense. Checks out. Really checks out. All right, this is my food. I don't need my bullets to just like be chilling down there. I'm going to be honest. Bullet, you can go in the main inventory. Like a nice bullet. Like a good bullet. No, I think I'll keep my name. But that's a good nickname, at the very least. Pretty strong, pretty powerful. Yeah, I became Sclimbo by falling into a vat of cream. New lore. Sclimbo, cream freak, Cream Chan male. Title's giving me an aneurysm. It's true, Blanket. Do you think I'm lying? Look, here's my CZ-17. Let's go find a Toho. We'll shoot one right now. Where are you at? Where you at, maids? Where you at? We don't play here. This ain't a game. AKA ENSC, you're not true. This ain't a game. This is the culture. Show me those Toho. Where are those toes at? How do you think I got so deliciously creamy? Yeah. Would you call me deliciously creamy, chat? Chat? Would you call me deliciously creamy? Would you? Blushes and blinks my eyes. Would you call me that? The bee warrior. Oh, that's sharks. Those are sharks. They want me. Want me. Sclim, what? What? Hold on. The stream chat has been the highlight of my week. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Rathan. Sometimes I'm a little tired today, so I might be getting a teensy bit silly. I might be getting a little silly. Look at that belly. Look at my stummy. Look at that stummy. Get out of here, catfish. Oh, I almost killed the terrapin. What's up? Alpha says, how many genders are there? As many as your little heart desires. Alpha Silence. As many as your little heart desires. Let's see. That looked more fish-like. It looked like a fish to me, but I guess catfish can get pretty big. You can get pretty thick with it. But then again, cream. Yeah, they do call me Cream Chan. You have a good point. Red circle, arrow, pointing at stomach, full of brickin'. Yeah, full of brickin'. Full of brickin'. Silver ingot. We are riders on a mission. I keep doing that. We have a couple of these before. Duh, 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 duh. Oh, hold on. Let me kill this person on YouTube chat. Let me kill him real quick. Alpha Silence, you suck, man. You lame. Bye-bye. How do I remove? Wait, how do I ban someone? I don't even know how to do that on YouTube. Anyway, Alpha Silence, I prescribe you with being cringe. Get out of here. I'm putting you in timeout chair. I prescribe you cringe. Get out of here, man. You block him on YouTube to ban? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Coming in here with that. Dork! I should give you a swirly next time. You better watch it. I'll give you a swirly. I'll push you in the locker and give you a swirly. Watch yourself. Alright, let's see. I should cook these two. And, alright, we're kind of out of cooking materials here, unfortunately. Yeah, give him a wet willy. That's what you gotta do. Give him a wet willy. Show him who's boss. Flex on him. Let's see. Okay, I don't need to carry around these torches all the time. But it's kind of good, too. Oh, it's nighttime again. Maybe we can shoot a Tuhu. Hold on. Bet. Gun, Doko. Give him the purple Nurple. Mons, give him an atomic wedgie. Any maids out tonight? Oh, come out and play. That's the fairy from before. Where are they? There's usually so many. They're usually like harassing me all the time. But they're weirdly absent all of a sudden. Nose is itchy. Mods fill their shoes with cream. Mods cream them. Cream them with no context. The Alpha Wolf meme PFP made me think maybe trolling. Oh, was it? I couldn't even see. That's sick. I mean, Alpha Wolf is like a PF profile pic that goes really hard. But didn't seem like they were trolling. Seems like they were just being a dork. All right. Maids Doko. Maids Doko. Yeah, Dunsub, you can harass me. You're allowed. You can harass me. Don't harass me. I'm just a little cream chan. Do you think if we could use that as a code word? Here's our code word. Okay, this is my safe word. Mods, this is gonna be my safe word. If I tell you to cream them, you know what it means. You know what to do, all right? If I ever tell you to mods cream them, you know what's up. Josh, was this 6-7? I mean, on one hand, I usually don't look at the viewer number while I'm streaming, but on the other hand, 6-7. Thanks for the follow, Josh. On one hand, I don't look at that number until after stream. On the other hand, 6-7. I was so bad yesterday. My clients were so mad because I was having them do pull-ups, and every single time they did, because I count them out, right? So I'm like 6, 7, and they like start cracking up whenever I hit it, and I'd be like doing it behind them whenever they weren't looking. I was bullying them so bad yesterday with that. 6. Come on, you got another in you. So one of them stopped after 6 reps, and I was like, you got one more. 7. Yeah, restrain yourself. All right, all of my yummy snacks are complete. Still can't find any of these little freaks. Where's the freaks at? Did they like take them out or something? I don't think I updated the mod pack, so you know what? Let's just go look around the village. Maybe there's some around there, right? Maybe they like people. I don't know. Nice. I need to sneeze again. I'm all sneezy. I'm all sneezy with it. I don't know if it's motivating or demotivating. What part? Sneezing? Creaming? Channing? Huh. What are you guys doing in the pit? They're unemployed. The villager unemployment pit. That's what actually I do when I'm unemployed too. I stand in the pit. I hang out in the pit. It's like mandatory actually. You have to do it for like 20 hours a week to get your unemployment benefits. You gotta hang out in the pit. If I had a trainer like that, I work crazy style. Exactly. You should always work crazy style. It's the Tim Hortons smoker pit. I wish I smoked so I can get more breaks. Kind of optimal, if you think about it. Bum 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 bum. Oh! Oh, hello. Up in the sky. What is that? Aim true. Oh, it's just a normal pixie. I mean, we dropped it with a gun, but that's just a normal pixie. There's probably a way to get the viewer count hooked into StreamerBot, so if it ever detects a 6 and a 7, it does a noise alert. That's a good... Um. Huh. Neat. That's a good point. That's a good point you have there. La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. Wait, interact? Is there an interact? Well, the interact I think is my gun. I don't think I can. I mean, I can try. Hold on, because I think the interact thing's my gun, not them. No, they don't do anything. They just kind of bounce on it. Oh, nope, that didn't do anything. Unfortunately, they just do a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight. Sad. No, I agree. All right, hold on. Where are these little Toho people? Oh, what? I pressed X and it said there's no maids within 12 blocks I can talk to. I can talk to them? I thought I just killed them. They have words? They can speak? They're sentient? Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? Show me the maids. Where are they? Oh, matey. Yeah, all the... Ooh, that's a cliff. All the Tohos are hiding from me, actually. Oh, I didn't know I could hold it like that. They are kind of hiding from me, actually. I don't know where they are. Because that's just like a normal pixie, right? Oh, maybe not. It didn't get dropped. Oh, okay, it was a normal pixie. Tragic. Can't have shit. Oh, the morality. The humanity. Let's see. There's a trigger for viewer count update. It has min and max values, so set them both to 6, 7. And as soon as the viewer count updates, it should trigger. Okay, I'll do it. I'll make a note. Hold on, making notes. I need to record the lines for follows. All right, hold on. 6, 7, streamer bot, trigger, and follows. I'm getting eaten. Something's kicked my butt. Get out of here. Oh, the huge manatee. Do you have an ender pearl? I don't. I'm pearlless. I got no pearls. Oh! Look, I found one! Speak to me, you beast. What's up? Oh, I almost blew up that person's house. Oh my god. Good thing I didn't. Told you. Title has been fulfilled. Stay strapped! The brain rot's taking hold. Another one! And they're dropping power-ups. I don't know what they... Oh! What's happening? There's a lot of them. Double kill. Things got a little crazy there. This is why you're still single? What? What do you mean by that? I just had to... Oh, that's an Enderman. Had to do it to him. Why are they so scary? I don't know. They're just like... They're nefarious. Little beasts. I want gunpowder. I can shoot an Enderman, right? Speaking of Ender Pearls. If I just give him the... Yeah, just give him the Gleck real fast. Give him the Blicky real fast. He doesn't have time to teleport. Gotcha, dork. Wait, why is there another one? Why am I hearing it? No. No, they can't dodge 9 mil, turns out. They can't dodge a ball. You kill all mins on sight? No, just like those. To be fair, just those. All right? Listen. Listen. All right, let's get out of here. That's like 4 hours. I didn't actually expect to stream this long today because we were doing a long one on Saturday too, and we got one tomorrow. But thanks for coming by, everybody. I had a good talk today. Feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go rest for a little bit. I have a little, not a business meeting, but I have a learning workshop tonight to learn how to do shorts better. So I'm gonna go chill for a bit. Stick around for the raid. Thanks for the follows, everybody, and the subs and all that stuff. And I am going to see you tomorrow for pizza. So come by for that. We'll be yapping, of course. I'll be able to read chat. Don't worry. And I will see you. So stick around. We'll find a raid target and see who's on. Well, you know, Apollo is on Minecraft, the server that I'm on right now. So let's go into Apollo. Let's go Apollo. Just let me make sure Apollo's not ending or something. I should do my diligence here. What's Apollo up to? Apollo, what are you doing? Apollo is staring at the game menu right now. I'm trying to tell if Apollo's raiding out or not. Hold on. I don't know if it... No, Apollo's been streaming 4 hours almost.
Pizza, and now I'm gonna put a bottle up my ass.
Oh, hold on, I'm listening. I'm just gonna go into Apollo and see what's up. If it's a raid out, it's a raid out, but Apollo is on the server right now, so let's go. All right, everybody, I will see you tomorrow. Very excited for that one. Have a good night, as always. Stay lifting and protein. Bye-bye.